Boom. There we go. How's it going, everyone? Good to see you for regular season MLS soccer here. This is, I know it's a weird feeling being actually talking about games that matter again. Again, depends on your opinion of the Leagues Cup. I want to like the Leagues Cup. I don't like it in its current format. I don't like the timing of it. I don't like what it does to the Open Cup, but that's me. That's just me. But yeah, I am glad that we are back to doing games that matter. So, how's it going, everyone? Good to see y'all. And Tim's bucket hat here. How's it going? I admire your dedication to one Tim Parker, and I know your real name's not Tim. So you are still Tim's Bucket Hat on Twitter. I look forward to seeing the metamorphosis of your account. By the way, did you see that the Civil War accounts, it's no longer General Parker. They've switched that over to Henry Kessler as well. So I guess we all got to move on in our own ways. We're going to move on tonight with Henry Kessler in the lineup. We'll talk about that in just a little bit. Let's take a journey, Kane. That's right. Greetings, loved ones. Let's take a journey. We're going on the Oregon Trail tonight. And I am pretty sure that we are not going to die of dysentery. I'm pretty sure we won't anyway. Depends on how well St. Louis does, but I think we'll be okay. I got some extra axles loaded up in the wagon. I've got the extra oxen ready to go. I've got enough bullets so that I can hunt for food. I think we're gonna make it to Oregon. I think we'll make it. We'll see though. We will see. Oh, Jeremy Clements has become the latest member of the supporters section. Congratulations, Jeremy. You are now member number 17. And I have been getting members so much lately that I haven't even updated this yet. This still has 12 on it. So St. Louis City St. Louis City enthusiast, if you're in here, you're in there in the supporter section. Be Good, Do Good on Twitter. You're on there as well. Now Jeremy Clements. There's a few others whose names are escaping me at the moment. But if you are joining my 99-cent supporter section, thank you so much. I really deeply do appreciate it. It's amazing that I have people that are willing to throw me a few coins here and there. Like I joked that I was hoping someday I'd get enough members in the supporter section to buy me a cup of coffee. Now, I could actually buy a critically dangerous amount of caffeine now because of all the members in my 99-cent supporter section. So I really do appreciate that. Jeremy also pledging he's going to snag the kit and he'll have the kit to match. If you have not followed my Twitter, or if you do not normally scan Olive and York, first of all, you should because they make good stuff. But what he is referring to, I'm going to show you here in just a sec here. Let's see here. We are going to go right here. So I have a soccer jersey now. This may be a fit of lunacy. I don't know how many y'all are actually going to buy. I have heard a couple of you have bought this already. I just announced it yesterday. The soccer zombie jersey from Olive and York is now available for pre-order. Again, you can see it runs at $49 because I'm a man of the people. I didn't want to overprice people. You can get it extra small to 5X. I will say with Olive and York jerseys, you might want to buy a size higher than you normally do. They're slightly snug, I would say. They're like a half size small in my experience. For some, they're a little bit more than that. It just kind of depends. But yeah, you can get your name on the back. You can, be fully meta with my account and get Messi on the back, a Messi 10 on the back. I'll tell you what, if you get Messi 10 on the back of your jerseys, I'll throw you in my future videos like all the other people at the USL games that I've been going to that have been wearing Messi jerseys. But yeah, the Soccer Zombie jersey is available for sale, so feel free to check that out if you are looking to add to your jersey collection. CJ13, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Welcome. You're one of our Twitch viewers. Welcome. This is also being streamed live on Twitch. I don't really advertise it much, but I am on Twitch as well. So if you're on Twitch, welcome. If you're a Portland fan that has stumbled upon this, welcome as well. Feel free. We don't bite here on this channel unless you're from Kansas City, then we bite hard. But if you're not from KC, you're generally okay. Or Cincy. We don't really like Cincy very much here either. Chicago, we don't even think about you. So you like to think that we care about you up in Chicago if you're a Chicago Fire fan, but we really don't, honestly. Musa Seca, the nicest man in St. Louis City SC fandom, stopping to say hello. Me and Mo are about to go on a journey together this coming Tuesday. Indy 11. So these guys right here, Indy 11. They're going to take on those blue people from Kansas in the Open Cup on Tuesday. Everyone in America outside of the Kansas City metro area that believes in lower league soccer and wants to see David beat Goliath is going to be cheering for Indy 11 on Tuesday. And I'm such a sicko, and Musa Seca is such a sicko, that the both of us are going to get out of our jobs early on Tuesday, drive 3 hours across the state, and we are going to be in Children's Mercy Park for Indy 11 versus Sporting KC. If Indy 11 win, I think they actually get into the CONCACAF Champions Cup by virtue of getting into the final. Or I think they might need LAFC to win their semifinal match. I forget how that works, but potentially Indy 11 is one win away from going to the CONCACAF Champions Cup. I want this to happen. I need this in my life, and I'm going to be there to see it, and I will vlog it. You may even see a friendly Musa Seca in the video as well, because me and him are going to be sitting together for this one. So, Buckethead saying we need to get a soccer zombie horde at City Park. I agree. And you know what? If it's a bunch of soccer zombies wearing Messi jerseys, I'll have to suck it up and deal with it. Honestly, I think that would be quite a sight, honestly, seeing a bunch of soccer zombie Messi jerseys. Seriously, let's actually make this happen. I think it would be it would be so bizarre. It would be so bizarre, and I'm here for it. Yeah, what's up, Mo? Friendly greetings among Buckethead and Mo there. Kane is tempted to get a Messi. You know what? I mean, honestly, if I weren't the soccer zombie himself, I might get Messi on the back myself, just because. Everyone's got a Messi jersey. If you're not going to buy an Inter... I recently caused some controversy because I bought an Inter Miami jersey while I was in Florida at an outlet store for $30, an authentic pink one for $30. At that price, I couldn't pass it up. But people on Twitter were giving it to me like they would never, ever buy an Inter Miami Messi jersey ever, ever, ever. And look, it's $30. Someday Lionel Messi's going to retire, and I'm going to have a Inter Miami jersey from his first year at Miami. I mean, think about how many people go out seeking his Messi's first year jersey with Barcelona. There's a demand for it. I'm just saying. There may not be a demand now because I have a feeling the MLS overproduced those jerseys if they're going for $30 for an authentic. But, I'm just saying. So if you're going to get a Messi jersey, may as well make it from your friendly neighborhood soccer zombie. Yes, Bucket. Yes, Kane. Actually do it. Kane finds all soccer jerseys to be a bit stuck. These Adidas actually run pretty true to size. I'm wearing the Adidas Confluence kit. It's the replica, which helps because the authentics run a little snugger. But the Adidas tend to run true to size. I wore a Puma Dortmund jersey today to Second Shift Brewing. I actually just got back there. I was hanging out with the River City Ramble guys, which they will not be on the stream tonight, by the way. No River City Ramble tonight. They are at Second Street Brewing tonight. But I wore a Dortmund kit, a Puma, that I had bought at the outlet mall in Florida, and that actually fits kind of true to size as well. But did anyone ever buy one of those Como jerseys, the Joe Aquini Como jerseys? Those things are tight. I bought a size too big for me, and it fits like two sizes too small. It's ridiculous. Now I kind of want to burn that jersey if it didn't cost so much for shipping because Como can bite me. If you can check my Twitter to find out why. All right, Kane is calling dibs on Messi. No, everyone do it. It's fine. Everyone do it just to spite Kane. Musaseka thinks that's a bridge too far. He's going to ignore Kane. I'm so sad. What is my Twitch? I think it's just Soccer Zombie or Soccer Zombie STL. It's one. I think I made it the same account. Honestly, I never check it. I never check it. Honestly, I just created it just because I wanted to see like who would be like stumbling along in the sports section and would actually watch. So, but YouTube's my main home, but there's nothing preventing me from simulcasting on there as well. So Chris Perkins, all he wants for his birthday is an Indy 11 win. Absolutely. I want Indy 11 to win. Those poor fans having to deal with the specter of MLS and possibly losing their club. I mean, if nothing else for them, but also I want to see KC lose like really badly. I tried going to Omaha to see KC lose this year, and they were tied 1-1 in the 119th minute. So it was close. I was close. And Union Omaha was in League One, and they took KC the distance. So imagine what a good USL Championship team and Indy 11 can do. And Indy 11 is having a pretty good season. They didn't at first. They had a slow start, but then they really played well of late. Why are they watering the turf here in Portland? That is a good question. That is honestly a good question. Melissa, let's go City. Yes, let's go City. So, on that note, we should probably have a little discussion here about the lineups for tonight. And we'll hop over there, scroll down. All right, so what do we think about this lineup? It looks very familiar, doesn't it? It's Roman Berkey in net, no surprise. Totland, Hebert, Reed, and the debuting Henry Kessler on the back line. Chris Durkin and Edouard Leuven in the middle. I think that's going to be the partnership for a long time to come. Can Knutby Thoresen redeem himself from that Club America game? If you watch last watch along or you watch the recap, I was not very happy with how one Knutby Thoresen played that game. And we'll see if he can get back on his positive momentum that he was in before that game. Cedric Teukert and Marcel Hartl also starting. I think Hartl's going to be on the left, Teukert down the middle, Thoresen on the right. And then Simon Betcher getting the start at striker tonight. Joao Klaus not on the bench, so I think they're just being careful with him. Also, Joachim Nilsson is also not on the bench for this one. Hackworth said that they were going to be very careful with Nilsson because of his hamstring. And I don't blame them for that, because as much as I love me some Joachim Nilsson, he is a bit of a glass cannon, isn't he? He is a bit of a glass cannon. He did not come with that reputation. It's just one of those unfortunate things. He gets hurt once, and all of a sudden, he can't avoid it. But I'm excited to see Simon Betcher tonight. He's returned to the MLS. He had a good start with Vancouver last season, then kind of tailed off. So we'll see if he can keep up the momentum there. Also on the bench, Giannis Horn on the bench. They are clearly taking their time with Giannis Horn. Also, I think do you think the Giannis Horn not starting today is more just about getting Giannis Horn acclimated to the team, or do you think it's a vote of praise rather in Jayden Reed? Because Jay Reed I still maintain Jay Reed has been a bright spot. I don't think he's the solution at left back, but I think him playing behind Giannis Horn long term solidifies that position of quite a bit. I think Reed's got some things he needs to work on, but I continue to be encouraged by what I see from him, and I think it's getting some praise that Reed is getting the start here tonight. Because they could have just thrown Giannis Horn out there, honestly. But Giannis Horn also, coming over from Germany, they were in the off season, so he's probably got to get up to speed a little bit. So I don't blame them for taking the time. Jose Kojima is on the bench today. He's been getting some City 2 time of late. Johnny Klein and the Vasilev on the bench as well. Akil Watts, Michael Wenzel, and Josh Yarrow on the bench as well. Now that Parker's gone, do you think Yarrow stays? Because Yarrow is a free agent at the end of the season. What do you guys think about Josh Yarrow? Do you think he stays now that Parker was gone, because I had a feeling it was going to be either one of those two or maybe both. But I still keep thinking that I'm wondering if we're going to play more three in the back going forward. Like, obviously, I think we're going to be in a 4-2-3-1 tonight, but I'm wondering if three in the back is in our future, and if so, we're going to need people back there to play that position. So, and then we know Josh Yarrow loves himself some St. Louis. He loves it here. He loves the people, and we love him. So he's just not a starter, but like, I think as a depth guy, he's fine. So, yeah. What do you guys think about the lineup tonight? I'm going to go back and actually check out some of your comments. Daddy Longlegs in the lineup. I'm very excited for Kessler. Chat City Tactics. Are you in the chat today, Chat City Tactics? Let me know. You were in the last watch along, but he showed the graphic of Kessler's performance in the past, I think it's like 365 days. Interesting that Kessler, being a tall guy, is not the best on aerials, but he does block shots like an absolute savage, and he's a very good passer, which tells me even though he's 6'4", he's going to be like a more of your finesse type of a center back, kind of like a who am I trying to think of? Like a Laurent Blanc. You guys remember Laurent Blanc? Musa Seka probably knows who Laurent Blanc is. Like, Blanc was never like a grit under your fingers type of a defender, but he was one of the best defenders in his time, and he was just very cultured, very technically sound, and I'm wondering if that's what we're getting with Kessler. Of course, time will tell on that one. Can Thor stop shooting like Danny Rojas after he killed the dog? Ted Lasso, by the way, Ted Lasso reference. Did you guys see season 4? Ted Lasso looks like that is going to happen. They're picking up the options on the actors that still have options. I think they got to renegotiate with some others, but I still maintain that there is more story to be told. Even though Ted Lasso's story has been wrapped up, they can definitely tell a story with Roy Kent. They can tell a story with Keeley. They can tell a story with the owner. They built a wonderful universe with Ted Lasso, and I think there is still more stories to be told, even if it's not centered around Ted Lasso himself. Without spoiling anything, if you haven't watched Ted Lasso, I'm not spoiling anything for you. I don't think I am, but yeah, I'm very excited to see that. Kane, we are very loud here. Don't doubt we can mark off, can hear fans on broadcast on my. Wait a second, Kane. Are you actually in Portland? Are you at the game and watching this watch along at the game? Guys, get some claps in the chat for Kane. That is dedication. Who goes to an away day and watches the watch along of the game? Apparently, Kane does. Absolute legend. Yes, Kane is at the game. Bucket hat noting that Kane is at every away game. That's true. I think Kane lives on an airplane. Honestly, he's like one of those, oligarchs or those like real seedy people that just like they bought an airplane. They just live in it perpetually. Like, they're always up in the air going somewhere. It feels like Kane's just a world traveler. Yeah, that is amazing. That is absolutely amazing. And yeah, how is the Portlandia supporting crowd? Kane's a bit ahead of me on this broadcast. Like, that's got to be like what, like a 2-minute delay. It's got to be a 2-minute delay. Like comment a moment, like the moment, Kane, comment the moment they actually kick off, because I want to actually see how far ahead you are. That is awesome. Yeah, get those claps in the chat for Kane. That is a dedicated, truly dedicated St. Louis fan. I love it. I'm loving that starting 11 as well. I don't think there was any reason to change the lineup from the Club America game. That game was phenomenal. It was phenomenal watching. Like, take away the fact I'm a St. Louis fan. It was dramatic. It was looking like David might knock off Goliath. St. Louis looked like they belonged on that field. Club America was Club America for the most part. And like I was telling the River City Ramble guys about this, like, Club America gets knocked for having a toxic fan base, but like, go back to my 12-minute recap of the watch along and read all the comments from the Club America fans. You will not find a single negative one. They were very complimentary of how we did, which is saying something. I actually ran into a Club America fan when I was in Florida. When I was at the outlet mall actually buying that Messi jersey. I'm sorry. When I was buying the Messi jersey, there was a fan in a Club America kid, and I was like, "Hey, yeah, I'm from St. Louis. You guys kicked our butts." And he's like, "Oh no, it was a good game. It was a really good game." And like he was very complimentary of how we played. So that's cool. I thought that was cool. Club America fans are truly everywhere. Yeah, Kane is a beast. He's freaking there. Andrew Felder, Kane goes to games and watches along. I like that. So Kane, I don't know if you have any burner Twitter accounts. I think you might. But if you do, like, you need to have, like, you have Kane goes to games, and then you also need, like, Kane watches along. That's appropriate for you tonight. Jake Henry is so tired, I could just fall asleep. Well, I hope that this game's entertaining enough to keep you awake, although I know the job that you work, Jake, and I can understand why you are tired. The mystery's back. So Kane is named Kane confirmed. Are we sure this time? I don't think he is. Kane is brain to fly out of STL. Kane does not live in STL. He's, I believe, Denver. Correct me if I'm wrong, Kane. But I think actually Kane's from Denver, or he's living in Denver. The River City Ramble guys are here in spirit. Hello from where we just saw you 40 minutes ago. That's right. I got lubricated a little bit at Second Shift Brewery with the River City Ramble guys talking about future of the River City Ramble, some interesting ideas that we were throwing around, and might be, I got the soccer jersey going, but there might be some more merchandise involving myself and the River City Ramble guys in the very near future. That is called a tease. And it might have something to do with those scarves that you were talking about at the last watch along. That's all I'll say. That is all I will say. All right. Kickoff right now, so I can go and update the banner. We are underway in Portland. Now, just a bit of a logistical setup. The monitor where I am watching the game I'm looking at it right now. The screen where I see your comments is over here. So I've changed it to where now both are on the same computer. I have two different monitors for this computer. Hopefully everything works. This is kind of an experiment, but just in case you're wondering where my eyes are, I'm watching the game as we speak. Here we go. City Red 314. Greetings, Mr. Zombie. Happy I have you all to watch along with tonight. Well, we're happy you're here. We are happy you're here. Denver has way more connections, and Kane is definitely a name I respond to. So the controversy continues, and he's from a lot of places. Current is Denver. I can verify that about Kane. Kane is a world traveler. Sean, we got things coming down the pike. Yes, we do. We definitely, and when we say we mean River City Ramble. We got some things in the works, and of course Sean is there at Second City Brewery as well. Mike, hello Mike, if I know you're probably lurking there as well. All right, Portland with the ball in the box. Totland tries to clear it off, gets deflected, stays with it, and clears it all the way across midfield. 1:35 at mark. Kane is a whopping 47 seconds ahead of you. That's actually not as much as I thought. That is not as much. That's pretty good. I think for streaming and for Apple TV to only be back 47 seconds, that's actually kind of impressive, actually. Yes, Daniel, I'm hoping for a productive match here as well. I think this will be a good game. I think this will legitimately be a good game. I know Mike was a little worried about, Rambler Mike was a little worried about Portland wanting revenge for us beating them in the League's Cup, and we're also playing at their home, which Portland is a tough place to play. As a shot, and Berkey's there. Easy pickings for Roman Burke. I'm not even going to bust out the chant for that. But that's Evander. Evander is in the lineup for Portland. He was questionable heading into this one. We'll see how long he actually plays. Ryan Fraley, 30 seconds off. He has chat on the phone, but the game on the Mac. You can pause the game on the Mac to sync up if you want. We are at 240 at mark. Ryan Fraley's is concern is no true striker. My concern is no true striker with no Klaus. Well, Simon Betcher is a true striker. He is an out and out striker. Also, Cedric Teukert, when he was at Hanover, he was a striker. They have him playing kind of as a shadow striker underneath 10 here, but Teukert's also a striker. So I don't think striker's not an issue right now. I don't think. Right now, anyway, until injuries happen and then they become an issue. As tends to happen with this team. Mo's also got the game chat on his phone, but the game on a Mac. All right, Mo, you always were a Apple guy, weren't you? All right, Totland carrying the ball. So that was something that Chat City Tactics was talking about, was wanting to see Totland carry the ball a little bit more, but got it dispossessed there. I think he tried to do too much. Portland's going to try to launch a counter. Ball knocked forward. Reed's on it. Good step in by Reed, and Reed's got that on lock. Nicely done, Reed. Nicely done. Proving why he has earned another start and why we're giving Giannis Horn a little bit of extra time. By the way, shout out Union Omaha tonight. They are my koozie once again. Oh, Daniel was pointing something out. No Blom. Again, Blom is not dressed today, and Daniel thinks the Blom era might be done, and I think you're getting. Oh no, Mo's a Windows guy. I misread you. Sorry about that. Yeah, I think Blom's time might be ticking as Durkin tries a shot, but it's blocked and is yeeted out all the way up to Snohomish. That ball might have brought down rain. Reed continues to be a total revelation. He's got some things he needs to work on, like little things, but like his positioning sometimes can be a little but he's still young. He's 22. He's physically gifted. I think I put it this way. If Horn comes as advertised, I think our left back position is set. For the first time in this club's history, we're good at left back. Like, we're actually good at left back. We're fine there. Not many teams can say that, because fullbacks are always kind of a finite commodity. In the world of football, is a ball into the box, but can't do anything with it. Portland's going to go the other way. 5:30 coming up on the game at mark. I'm not sold on going this hard on Blom. Well, when was the last time Blom was selected? It's been a while. It has been a while. And how many defenders do we have on the bench? I mean, if we're counting Girdwood Reich, we've got quite a few defenders. We got Yarrow, Girdwood, Wenzel is on the bench. Nilsson's not even dressed. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just Mo's saying don't count Blom out just yet. Well, we'll see, but apparently he's got some things to work on to get back in Hackworth's good graces. But, I mean, these things happen. I mean, there have been situations as Portland's getting a nice counter here. Evander over to the near side. Now Portland slows it down. There have been situations where players get kind of put in timeout and then they work their way back in the club. Here we go in the box. Good D by Kyle Hebert, and he will clear it away. Not liking early on how Portland is getting penetration into our end, but at least we're not breaking yet. But Ryan Fraley, Master Jadon Sancho vibes here with how we treat Blom and United with Sancho. That's actually not a bad comp. It's not a bad comp. Apple was created by Satan. Just ask Adam and Eve. Oh, that is a whole theological conversation that I'm just gonna step away from that one. I'm gonna step away from that one. That is a deep conversation. I don't think this is the right channel for that. I mean, I'm soccer zombie, not soccer Jesus or soccer Yahweh. All right. Daniel, today hasn't been a great day in terms of someone opening a window for us. Austin, KC, Dallas, and potentially, well, you said KC twice, are all winning today. Yeah, it's a bummer. Yeah, really good work by Hebert there on that on defense. Didn't Hebert score in Portland last year? I think he did, actually. That's a good shout. You also have a good memory too, because I don't remember much about that game, honestly. Last one was supposed to be San Jose. All right, 8:05 at mark. Jay Reed throws the ball back in. Betcher going back to get it. Yeah, San Jose is so far behind it doesn't really matter. Did we all know Providence Park used to be a baseball stadium? Yes. When I was at the Tampa Bay Rowdies, they played in a former baseball park. They actually played at the former spring training home of the St. Louis Cardinals, Al Lang Park. And that has been fully converted into a soccer stadium. You can still see like the old baseball grandstands. But yeah, I remember someone there telling me that Portland, in fact, actually it might have been Rob Zipp that told me that Portland's stadium used to be a baseball park. That has been completely redone. Although, as St. Louis with the ball in Portland's territory, you don't see a whole. You see some evidence of that. Like I can see like the tall outfield wall, like over where the Timbers Army are. Long switch to Totland on the far side. Ball in the box. Goalie's got to touch it over the net. Are they going to give a corner here? Looks like they are. So it's going to be Hartle on the corner kick. Got to fix my Bluetooth headphone because I just realized I'm not getting any sound on it. Hartle into the box. Headed in. It's in. Let's go. Simon says we're up 1-0. Let's go. The flag is back. The flag is back. Let's go. Let's go. 10 minutes into this one, and we are up 1-0 in Portland. That was a beautiful corner kick. Betcher had the position, just gets ahead on it. That's all he needed to do. Really good job by Betcher getting in front of that defender. That's just that really well done by Betcher. That was awareness right there to know where that ball was going. He adjusts, he gets in front of the defender whose feet are rooted to the ground, and an unopposed header, that's gonna go in. Very nicely done. 1-0 St. Louis. Come on. The positivity from the Leafs Cup is carrying over. You love to see it. You love to see it. Yeah. I'm surprised Kane was able to even say anything while that goal was. I've seen the city season ticket flag in the corner there. 11:38 mark, by the way. Someone brought the "Be the Spirit" city flag out there in the top right corner when Portland's attacking. That's pretty cool. Yep, goal, Betcher. Goal. Oh my God. Woohoo. Have we had a set piece goal before this? It feels like a long time, although here's Portland on the counter. Nope. Nothing doing. And we're going the other way. Leuven trying to start a counter. Gets it over to Teukert. Teukert blocked. So counter ends. Yeah, that guy. That guy. Betcher did the "I can't hear you" to the Timbers Army. I love that. Betcher, I remember that from Betcher's time at St. Louis, at St. Louis University. Betcher's got some bants to him. Ooh, Moose's second thinks Klaus is in trouble. You know what? You might be right. We were actually, me and the Mason, Sean, and Mike from the River City Ramble were talking about that. Do you think that maybe if St. Louis signs Josh Sargent, it would be at Klaus's expense, that like we would be moving Klaus out? Because like I feel already Klaus is in trouble because Bedger's playing so well. There we go. Now my Bluetooth is working. Right in front of the Timbers Army, yes. Of course, Jeff knew that Portland was vulnerable to set pieces. Kane, I'm calling it. There's a St. Louis fan in front of me who's definitely going to get kicked out before the end of the game. Oh, get some video of that, for real. Get some video of that. Okay, counterattack. Here's Thor on the far side. He's got some helpers. He's going to find Toykert on the edge of the box. Tries a shot, block. Good idea, but Portland clears. 13:40 coming up at mark. Portland now trying to launch a counter of their own. End-to-end action here. MLS After Dark never, ever disappoints. Because it's MLS After Dark, where anything can happen. Catching up with some of the comments here. Yes, Brad Kane, keep us updated on this colorful fellow too. Yeah, 10 minutes into the game. David, Portland would be a good road trip for you city folks. I mean, Kane's there. Like, he's there in Portland. And Ben Pfeiffer, he would normally be in the chat, but he's there as well. I want to get to Portland someday. I really would love to get to Portland. I would love to get to California, where you are, David. I would like to go out there next year and like just do kind of a, round robin of USL and MLS in California. Like, that would be a fun trip. And of course, I would have to pay a visit to the Sacramento Republic, of course. Daniel, I want to see Klaus with attackers before I judge that. Yeah, if we don't bring in Sargent, it isn't to replace Klaus. Yeah, I think if that's the trade-off. I think if Sargent comes in, Klaus has to go out. It just has to. I think because of the DP money and then just playing time, because we only play with one striker now. I think that's our preferred, whether we go 3 in the back or we stay in a 4-2-3-1. I think one striker is kind of the way we're going forward. Ryan, if anyone is replacing Klaus, it's Sargent. Betcher is still the backup once Klaus is healthy. I still say you ride the hot hand. Ride the hot hand. I mean, if Betcher gets cold, then you put Klaus back in and have Klaus. Klaus is going to be chomping at the bit to reassert his claim as the DP starter. So, I mean, it can still work both ways. It can work both ways. Arriba la Republica. Nice. Very nice. By the way, if you're one of the 12 people in this chat, first of all, welcome. Thanks for joining me tonight. Always love doing these watch-alongs. Again, no River City Ramble tonight. They'll be in the chat, but they are at Second Shift Brewery tonight. I was just with them a little bit ago. Interesting stuff with them that we were talking about that we might be doing in the future. Would mean less of them on these watch-alongs, but then they might be doing... I won't say too much, but yeah. Got some good ideas. Ooh, as Betcher's taken down, free kick. I love Simon Betcher does a lot of little things I like. Like he's good at hold up play. He'll press, and then he's not afraid to try to work a foul and like not flopping like Nico. Like he'll play physical. He will absolutely play physical. Simon Betcher is, even if he is just the backup long term, I'm very happy he's here. And not just because he's a slew guy. I think he's just a guy I think we're gonna really like. The instrumental to that Simon Says song would be an incredible song for City to come out to. It's sampled from Godzilla. I love it. Daniel, we need to see what Klaus looks like before the winter window. If any of our DPs might be out, would be him. But then if Klaus has been hurt, has not been performing, it takes 2 to tango. I mean, would he necessarily find a home easily? Would we get a good enough price for him? That's the question. Like, we sold high on Joe Aquini. Would we necessarily be selling high on Klaus? I don't think so. It's a problem. Yeah, not flopping like Nico. Oh God, Nico. I love me some Nico Gioacchini. That's why Como can die in a fire, because they won't play him and they loan him out. Because I like Nico as a human being. And I wanted to see him succeed. I wanted to see him in Serie A, and Como just, they never met a striker they didn't like, and yeah, that they're a future FFP financial malady just waiting to happen because of they're spending like absolute freaking imbeciles this offseason. Pepe Reina's their goalie now. He's freaking 40 for God's sakes, but he's a name. He's Pepe Reina. Bite me, Como. I'm not bitter at all. I am not bitter at all, Como. I mean, the lake's nice, but you got jerks running your team. All right, Portland with a threat here in St. Louis territory, outside the box, crossed in, almost a bicycle kick. Didn't get enough on it because it stays in play. Portland trying to regroup here, 18:30 now. Yeah, Nico did get Leuven many free kicks, though. That is true. And yeah, Brad, I'm still very upset with Como. I'm not. If you go on my YouTube, remember those Como game recaps? Yeah, they're dust in the wind now. They're dust. That is how petty I am. I mean, those things were a waste of time because Como never played Gioacchini. Just imagine spending, was it $4 million and just not playing a guy. I mean, that's just financial malfeasance right there. And not just that, but just affecting a person's dreams and career. I mean, I can go on, but I'm in a good mood tonight because we're leading 1-0. We are leading 1-0. Yeah. And Como spent a lot of money. I mean, they're not even just. I feel like they're not even just trying to stay up. Like they're like gunning for like European competition at least on paper anyway. Yeah, Gioacchini started today against Miami. I know they got worked and pulled at half. How did he look? I didn't actually see the game. I was listening on the radio though on the way to second shift with Sean, and I know they mentioned like at least one or two times trying to get the ball to him, but like not connecting. So I'm sure that relationship will take some time to gel. Yeah, Brad, you don't need to get a Como jersey next year. Last year's edition was nice. This year's version sucks. They went with Adidas this year, and they Adidas-fied it in the most Adidas way possible. Yeah, don't bother with Como. Do not bother until they actually play Gioacchini in Serie A. Don't bother with Como because they won't bother with Gio. Yes, I'm still going on about Gioacchini. Hartle gets called for a foul. Haven't seen, I was a little worried about how well Portland was penetrating earlier, but I haven't seen a whole lot from them since then, especially since the goal. Farouk, bro, you should come to Europa. I would love to see a Europa League game, honestly, in person. Like, that would be the dream. The problem with those tournaments, though, is that they're really hard to plan for because, I mean, just the way the tournament's structured. Like, it's hard for me to travel over to Europe, like, without, like, having months in advance notice. That's why, like, I didn't want to go to any, like, Serie A games because those dates aren't set in stone either. Like, they have, like, couple, like, if you look at their schedule, it's like either the 4th or the 5th or the 6th or the 7th. Like, there's a lot of fluidity with the schedule over there that makes it kind of hard to plan for. But yeah, I would love to see a Europa League game. Just noticed the whole team is wearing armbands for the head of security passing. Yeah, that was so sad. Did you guys see Josh Zeller's tweets? He knew him personally, and like I knew him as well. He was a nice guy, very nice guy. Never heard anyone say anything bad about him. He's just really nice guy. It's a shame. It's a shame. Kane saying, no one look at Thor. Okay. Do we? Yep. The black armbands are on. Yeah, Leuven's got it. Hardly. Yeah, everyone's got the black armbands on for Mike. That is class. That is class. All right, 22:40 coming up at Mark, and another dangerous free kick area. Now, if Leuven was taking this, Leuven might put an attempt on net. Looks like Hartle is going to play a cross into the box here. Hartle with his little stutter step. Yep, he floats in a cross, headed outside, though. Just didn't quite get enough on it, nor the distance. Ryan is playing Cowboys from Hell in the Mario 64 sound font. That would actually be fun to have on the background of a stream. I need this. You know what? I like where your head's at. I might... Okay. I don't think I can do it now, but I might be able to do that like at halftime. Like actually download the file and get it in there. Frank, do you watch any European League? Yeah, I was actually just trying to... Well, I wanted to watch the Europa and Europa Conference League playoffs because I've been following Klaksvik in the Faroe Islands. Don't ask me why. It's a long story, but as is anything involving with the Faroe Islands. But yeah, Klaksvik, they're in the I think the Europa Conference League playoffs, and they took on HJK out of Finland, and they drew their first leg at home 2-2. I wanted to watch that so bad, but there was no one showing it. Like in America, there was a lot of Europa League games I wanted to see that they just weren't being broadcast. The Champions League playoffs get broadcast over here. Like I even had on Twitter this week, pick my game, and of course the other day everyone decided I should watch Young Boys, which, now that I say that out loud, sounds really creepy, actually. Young Boys is a team out of Switzerland, and it's also a very unfortunate name. Here we go. Portland, is that a foul? They're not giving it. Portland fans not very happy about that. Moreno falling down outside the box. No call. 25:05 now, by the way. Farouk asking, which state am I from? I am from Missouri. I actually am from St. Louis. Where are you from, Farouk? Ryan, I don't know about copyright though. Don't get well. It would not be a copyright issue if it's like an 8-bit version. Oh, shot outside the box right at Berkey. Like the intro video to my away day videos. The 8-bit zombie. That's not copyrighted. It's someone made that like 12 years ago on a YouTube account that has not posted anything in a decade. So that's not. I've never had an issue with that. Remixes don't usually have copyright issues like that, so like I can definitely get that's one reason I like playing 8-bit music, is because I never have a copyright issue with it. Farouk is from Turkey. Nice. Did I say that right? Turkey? I think that's how you say it. Welcome from Turkey. Talking about supporting teams in the Faroe Islands. We have a guy from Turkey here. Welcome, Farouk. Which team, Farouk, do you support in Turkey? Do you support one of the big three? Galatasaray, Fenerbahce, or Besiktas? Or do you support another team? Oh, nice. New Mexico United won. Brad's a big fan of New Mexico United. That's another team I want to see. Might be going to New Mexico next year with my family from Tulsa. We were talking about that. They're big into, Tulsa and Oklahoma City. Like, my cousins are very big into aliens, and like, they're not like actual conspiracy theorists, but like, they're just big into, sci-fi and stuff like that. And so we were talking about doing a road trip to New Mexico next year. And yeah, I would love to go see New Mexico United. Fenerbahce. He's a Fenerbahce fan. Nice. I actually watched Fenerbahce. Fenerbahce's in one of the European qualifying tournaments. I think I have that right, don't I? Remind me who you guys played this week, because I'm pretty sure I watched you guys a little bit. Batshuayi, he's your striker, right? Good recovery there, and cleared away. Not cleared far enough, though. All right, I got one request if I go to New Mexico. If I go, Brad's requiring some beer and merch. I can make that happen. We'll be driving, probably. We'll be doing a road trip because New Mexico is a lot more accessible from Oklahoma than it is from the east side of Missouri. So, Chris Perkins, yes, instead of a playoff game, Paramount Plus showed us fourth tier English football. Yeah, my choice that afternoon, instead of one of the great Europa Conference League qualifying matches, was like, shot and deflected away. It was like Grimsby Town and I forget the other team. It was a League 2 match. It was just so random. So random. You watch what? Yeah, Kane, exactly. Young Boys, a very unfortunate name. Unfortunate name. Florida State already on fraud watch. Nice. Oh, corner, but it's taken care of. Love the defense tonight. I have not been really threatened by Portland tonight, and that's because our defense has been very strong. Of course, I hope I didn't just curse us. No, we didn't. We're still okay. Uh-oh, Evander, nice pass into the box. Oh, what a save by Berkey! I almost cursed us. By the way, Florida State, I was playing some EA college football earlier today. I'm doing a dynasty with University of South Florida, actually. Got them. I think we're gunning for the national title this year. It's like year 4 or 5 with them. Liking the defensive work from Hardo and Toykert. That's why we signed Hardo and Toykert, 2 offensive-minded players to play defense. Yeah, it was Notts County in Grimsby. Berkey was a young boy. Well, in more ways than one. Good D by Reed. Yeah, he did. Reed overcommitted before, but again, Reed's got a little bit of positioning issues, but there he is again. Nice slide there. 2 good plays by Reed. I'm telling you, there's something there with Reed. Shot and into the 5th row. Yep, Berkey was absolutely a young boy. I think someone else we've had too. I'm trying to think who you might be talking about. Because Leuven was entirely Germany, I think. Hartle's been entirely Germany. Toykert was all German. I did videos on them. Who else made their way through the Swiss league? Who am I not thinking of? As a ball up to Betcher, not quite, and it's cleared out. 30-50 coming up at mark. The par good defense by Portland there. Oh, Batshuayi is Galatasaray. Never mind. Sorry about that, Farouk. I didn't mean to confuse you with probably your biggest rivals. Sorry about that. Yeah, it was Galatasaray that I was watching earlier this week. Farouk, I'm sorry. I know you take your rivalries in Turkey seriously. Oh, you know how I like to every now and then I gripe about City Park's tiny screens. At least we're not Portland. Kane just realized Providence Park has one big screen and it's not viewable from the away supporters section. Well, that's not very nice of them. It's not very nice of them at all. It's not very hospitable. Maybe I should cross Portland off my future road trip bucket list. Is it weird that I would be more excited about going to Portland than Seattle? Because I know everyone talks about the Sounders and how hyped they get, and but they play in that big stadium. I think that's why I'm not actually that hyped to see them. It's because they do play in that stadium. Because it's not. I've heard from people it's not really the best for soccer. Anyone ever been to a Sounders game? Yeah, this is the oldest stadium in the MLS that the Timbers play in. If our screens are so tiny, why do we have the whole Samsung thing going on? That's so we're eventually getting new Jumbotrons. I hope that's what that's about. I hope that comes with it. Our screens are so small, and maybe just because I'm in the supporter section, so like, you know, I'm watching from a distance, but like I wish we can get some like corner screens, or maybe like the screen, like, you know, above the bougie Ultra Club, maybe make that bigger. Okay, here's a nice attack. Toykert, Betcher's free. He was closed down upon, and it can only get like a toe on it, and now Betcher is hurt. Yellow card. Wow. Is that a penalty? Oh, Betcher is in agony right now. Hope we remember to wear his shin guards. I want to see a replay on this, because it looked like Araujo. I didn't sense foul, but let's see. Betcher. Oh, he didn't touch ball. Oh, he chopped Betcher down. Yeah, that is a bad tackle. Oh, he scissored him. Oh, and he hooked the leg. Oh no. Yeah. He hooked that leg just a little bit. I hope Betcher's okay. Yeah, he better be. That is It's almost like they're more working on his calf. Okay, the fact that they were like rubbing his calf was more. That's. Well, let's see if he gets a. He's gonna try to get up. He can put weight on it. Oh, and the Portland fans are booing because they think it's an act. Kane notes that Indy Vasilev is warming up right now. Betcher is on his feet. I see Betcher's got some of those little rubber pellets on his right arm from those turf fields. Providence Park, David Cotton says, Providence Park is the most European-like ground in MLS. Lumen Field is okay, but would be great for a Cascadia Cup rivalry match. That's fair. That's totally fair. All right. Here we go. Ryan's saying VR should review for red. I mean, if we get a goal here, I'll take it. I'll take it. And yeah, Seattle can fill the place for the right match. Here we go. Leuven. Yes! 2-0 STL in Portland. You did not think this was going to happen a month ago. You didn't think we were even capable of this. I wasn't thinking we were capable of this at all. I didn't think I'd ever see this flag again on this stream. But we are up 2-0, and the St. Louis faithful, including some punks, I saw the Tifo Queen herself make there. 2-0. Oh, you love to see it. Leuven scoring penalty kicks. Let's go. What a pen. Very nice. 2-0. Top 90 burial. That is how you do it. Oh my goodness. I believed. I had faith that we could get a result in Portland tonight. Did I expect 2-0 at this point? Not necessarily, but you know what? I mean, amazing. Doyle is team Betcher, and there was much rejoicing. Yay. Monty Python reference there. I take it, David, you probably... See, David, you're a Sacramento fan. I take it you're not a Portland fan? Let me know in the chat. Did I ever ask you, Dave, do you have anyone in MLS that you back? I might have asked you that before. I can't remember what you said. I know you're a Sacramento fan. I got your Sacramento scarf down here, actually. Oh, Portland on the counter. Oh, and a chance at net just goes wide. 37-35 at Mark. All right, I was getting... David, you'll recognize this. Sacramento Republic. Oh, and Portland, as I'm waving up a Sacramento scarf. Should focus on the game, Tom. Should focus on the game and less on my personal scarf collection. 2-1. Fart. Yeah, I was showing off the when David went to the San Jose game. He actually gave me the Sacramento Republic scarf. It was very nice of him. But you know what wasn't nice? Portland making it 2-1. That was Portland just... Yeah, that was a great pass. Totland did not have his man particularly marked well. That's the quality. As the announcer just said in my ear, that's just the quality that that Portland has. What can you do? What can you do? Yeah, Toland not having a great second half to the season. He lost his man. Yeah, it looked like Toland just got torched. Toland was kind of like looking at the rest of his team, but like that's your guy, Totes. You're on my back. You're on the back of my shirt here. Toland is the back here. I'll just for proof. Yeah, you can kind of see it there. Yeah, Toland. I love me some Toland, but he really has tailed off. In this like for the last month or two. Yeah, Toland is leaking. Toland emulating Delo from the end of the Brighton United match. Ouch. All right, Portland trying to get a counter here. Durkin has looked off tonight with the ball at his feet. Yeah, he's been a little sloppy. I agree. And yes, as Chris points out, MLS After Dark plus the soccer zombie watch along equals absolute insanity. You never know what's going to happen when there's a soccer zombie watch along for MLS After Dark. Oh, here we go again. Shot blocked. Is that Hartle again on the block? Yeah, we're ball watching tonight. Was that Marcel Hartle with another block? Who knew that we were getting such a defensive stud when we signed Marcel Hartle from St. Pauli? Mason, did you know about this? Producer Mason, you're watching at Second Street Brewing, hopefully. Did you know that Marcel Hartle was this defensive guru? Because he's been a pillar tonight. Lewin's getting called for that. It's a little light. Yeah, Hartle's really laying it down tonight. $41-45 now at Mark. Oh, Reed with a foul. That's not a card. Okay, ref's just telling him to be nice. That was a very silly foul from Reed. I agree. That was very, very silly. That's why Reed, I can't fully trust him as a starting left back, but I think in tandem with Horn he'll be fine. I think he'll get better. Horn's a veteran guy who's played at the Bundesliga level. He's also played at the national team level. I think Reed can learn from him. Uh-oh, Portland shot deflected out of bounds. Berkey is begging his defense. What happened to our defense? Berkey, I'm with you, bro. Like we were an absolute rock, up until Portland got that first goal, and now it feels like Portland's overwhelming us. It's been all Portland for like the last 10 minutes. I don't like it. And I think I did curse us because I was saying how Portland hasn't looked particularly threatening at about the 30-minute mark, and now it's the 43rd minute at mark. And yeah, it's a different story now. Yeah, Berkey tripped, and Kane thought the ball was going to trickle in, too. Yeah, I was a little worried about that, too. Toland gets back there. Knocks it forward to Thor, but it goes out of bounds. I am happy to report at the 44th minute, Thor has not pissed me off yet. It's good. I was pretty pissed off with him by this time at the Klub game. He had a rough game in that Klub game. He just looked out of sorts. As Portland threatening once again in the box. Shot just over the net. I'm not liking this. I'm not liking this at all. Yeah, the announcer is saying Timbers are starting to buzz. Feels like that. Uh-oh, Kane's warning us to wait. Was that it? The shot over the net? Was that what you're referring to? Oh, man. Daniel, knowing that Thor has turned the ball over multiple times, hasn't knocked him much today either. That's fair. Bucket's saying it's time to get Thor out already. He's walking everywhere, not doing his defensive duties. I thought that Thor, if anything, has looked invisible. I'm going to start watching Thor a little closely now because I kind of see what you're talking about with the lollygagging. Has Thor even had a touch? I don't think so. I haven't seen. I mean, you can't be pissed off at a guy if you don't actually see him. Oh, there's a touch from Thor right there. He did go back and move the ball forward, so that's fine. All right, Toykert working with Hartle. Passes it back to Reed, so we're regrouping. Yeah, also Kane was referring to, sorry, the ball right over the net was due to Thor. Uh-oh, we're cooking warning. I think it's coming here. Betcher. Toykert, no. Hartle, saved. Good shot, good attempt by Hartle, saved. All right, Leuven. Uh-oh, he keeps the ball alive. Here's Hartle to Betcher. Durkin up to Thor. Thor shot and a save. Good save. Good shot by Thor. Good shot by Thor, and that's going to go out for a corner. Yes, Kane, keeping us on our toes with that 47-second advantage. Very nice save. Very nice shot from Thor. Okay, Thor has redeemed himself a little bit, I think. That was a very nice shot from Thor. Very nice shot. Yeah, Buckethead. Keep Thor in. Good shot. Uh-oh, Kane's got his eyes up. He's got his eyes up. Something's about to happen here, I think. We're in stoppage time. 46-10 coming up when Hartle kicks this. Toykert, bouncer shot. It's in!
Oh! Against Chelsea. Okay, in the Champions League final. The headline has been written.
Toykert! The bouncer off the corner. We are cooking on corners tonight. Come on. Let's freaking go. Let's go. Let's get the flags up in the chat. Come on. We'll be back at City Park soon enough. Cedric Toykert from Hanover. Proof that you don't need to sky it. Sometimes you can kill some worms and get a goal. Love it, love it, love it. And that was just one of those seeing eye grounders like you see in baseball that just found its way through traffic and found its way into the outfield. Only in this case, it found its way into the back of the net. Come on. Let's go. Uh-oh. Kane is saying, oh my God. To some. Oh no, Berkey! Berkey, what have you done? Off the bar! Oh! Oh my dear Lord! Let us have this moment. Let us have this moment. We're leading 3-1. Can't we bask? Can't we bask just a little bit? Okay, we're back to basking now. Nice. Oh my God. Yes. Thor with a shot that didn't end up in the Pacific. Improvement. Tor. Oh my God. Oh, that was Kane earlier. Set piece. Kane is having a heart attack over that. Volley. And then now, what is going on? I think Brad's heart just exploded. Rest in peace, Brad. It was a good run. Thanks for accompanying me to KC on the Santos bus. Brad will always have that memory. Kessler, you hero. Yeah. I think we're going to like Henry Kessler. I think we're actually going to like him a lot. He seems to have a really good personality. And if he keeps making plays like that, yeah, we'll like him. Yeah, Kessler is a beast. Kessler the GOAT. Mo is calling Kessler the GOAT already, man. Wasn't Tim Parker the GOAT? Man, how quickly we move on. I moved on, though. And so was Tim Parker. Did you guys see that podcast that he did with Sam's Army? He didn't hold back when talking about how his final days in St. Louis went down. I know, I'm sorry, Tim's bucket hat too soon. You're still clinging on to Tim Parker. Like, I respect it. Hats off to you, literally. I don't have a bucket hat that I can, tip my hat towards you with, but I have a hat. So, hats off to you, Tim Parker's bucket hat. I thought you'd be Henry Kessler's bucket hat by now, but you're holding on. Chris, I hope Kessler gets credit for a save there. He deserves it. He deserves it. Bucket hat, I'm not clinging on. Just too lazy to change anything. You know what? Just go with the run with the false narrative a little bit. It's fine. They don't need to know that you're lazy. Melissa, talk to him, please. Please, calma, city, calma. And Kane warned us that this is going to be a dangerous set piece for Portland. I have not seen Kane's cries of agony yet, so we'll see if anything happens out of this. Might be the last kick of the half because we're at 50:05 at mark, so that erases stoppage time, although we just had a goal celebration, so they might add another minute. Long half. Very long half. Yeah, City Red 314 saying that was a bad call. Set piece, shot, high. No problem. No problem. Kane didn't say anything, so I figured it was fine. Our scout in attendance in Portland tonight. Kane says, not going to lie, sometimes I think about sending something in the chat when nothing happened on the field. Kane. Kane might be going to games alone with that kind of attitude because that's not how you make friends, Kane. Or Casper, or whatever your name is. And that's halftime. Halftime, 3-1. St. Louis City, come on. Very happy with that. Very, very happy. Halftime here. In case you're just joining us, normally we would have the boys from the River City Ramble pop on here. They are actually at Second Shift Brewing right now, so they are not going to join us for the halftime show. And yeah, Kane, that is definitely devious behavior, and that is not how you make friends. That is just not how you make friends. For shame. All right, what are we thinking about that first half? I mean, Portland's had its moments, obviously. It looked like they were going to break in maybe at least tie the game. I'm very happy. I'm very happy. City Red saying 3-2 was his guess for full-time, not halftime. More optimistic than me. I was guessing 3-2 full-time. Kane's going to pop on real quick. Oh, like you want me to send you the link? I can send you a link and you can join the actual chat here. Let's do that. I'm going to try to get Kane in this chat here. So, Kane, check your Twitter here in a sec. I am going to DM you a link. All right, give me just a sec, Kane. There we go. New message. Okay. Check your Twitter DMs. Check your DMs right now. I just sent you a link. We're gonna try to get you in. Also, producer Mason with an update from Second Shift Brewery. You'll be glad to know that he rescued Simon the cat from the wretched coyotes. There's coyotes at the at Second Shift Brewing. What? You're gonna have to unpack that a little bit, Mason. Mason agreeing. It's very nice to be winning at halftime. Yeah, we're gonna try to get Kane in here as a special halftime guest here. If the internet in Portland will allow him to do so. We're going to have a live correspondent from Portland coming into this if his stuff cooperates. Of course, this is probably what's going to get me a copyright strike because they're probably playing music very loudly. But you know what? I think it's worth it to get someone live from Portland. As we await Kane to get in here, he is currently working on it as we speak. Yeah, and you know this. They just made a note of this on the the announcers were saying don't adjust your screen because St. Louis has been winless. Has been winless on the road this season. I forgot about that, but you're right. St. Louis has not won on the road this season. Hopefully they didn't just curse it. Okay, we got an update on Simon the Cat at Second Shift Brewery. If you've been there, you know Simon the Cat. Downriver to Pear, the bartenders say there's a coyote pack, and Simon got out unsupervised, so he grabbed him and took him back inside. Pat Houlihan, make sure, well, maybe don't let Pat Houlihan know that because he loves that cat, but Pat Houlihan will be happy every time he goes back knowing that Simon the Cat will be there because producer Mason stepped in and saved the day. Very nice. Very, very nice. So we're still working on getting Kane in here. I'm honestly gonna be more surprised if we do get Kane in here, honestly, because I'm sure his internet must be absolute poop, you know, with all those fans in Portland. First half stats, I can go ahead and bring. I can pop those up here while we're waiting, and I am wanting. This is what I want. Allow that. Okay. Looking at the first-time stats, Portland with the slight advantage on possession, 53-47. That's about what you want to see. Portland with 5 shots on goal, 14 total. The St. Louis is 6 on goal, 11 total. Block shots, Portland with 5, St. Louis with 3. Both teams passing very accurately tonight, 85%. You like to see that from St. Louis. XG, Portland actually has a higher XG, 2.5 to St. Louis's 1.6. I think that's fair. I think that's fair. Does anyone else have any dissent about that? Because I felt like Portland for a while there was having the run of the game. They had the good chances. They looked like they were trying to get back into this one as I took that off. By the way, I think we have live from Portland, Oregon. My God, it's Kane!
And I can't hear you through my AirPod, but I can hear. I have audio, so.
He has audio. That is good. He is currently making his way through the concourses right now. You can definitely tell he's in an old baseball stadium because that looks like an old baseball stadium concourse.
I was gonna go try to find Ben Pfeiffer.
Yeah, go find Ben for us. He's usually in the chat. Do you know where he's sitting?
Okay. All right.
Yeah, Kane can't hear us very well, unfortunately. But this is a live look in Portland from Kane. Go ahead, Kane. Uh-oh. Kane froze on us, I think. Oh, there he is. He's back.
Oh, I can hear you now. We're good. Oh.
Yeah, good. He can hear us. That's good. So what's the vibe?
All right, we're gonna go find Ben.
Okay. All right, Ben.
I'm a lot more confident going into the second half with a 2-goal lead instead of. Hello?
Yeah. You can hear it. Can you hear me?
Did you lose me?
Oh man.
I can hear you a little bit. I can hear your news.
Okay, I think there's a pretty heavy delay between when I talk and when Kane talks. I think that's his connection not doing well. Yeah, Buckethat's saying Kane is like the weather person reporting in the middle of a storm. Yeah, massive stuff going on here. I think we might have lost Kane though. He's pretty frozen. So I'm gonna pop him off for now. I'm gonna keep an eye on him though. I can keep an eye on him in the green screen or in the green room. Oh, he's back. He's back. All right, Kane, you're back.
Okay, I'm back in the concourse because I think it's better out here than it is by the field.
Yeah, we completely lost you when you were out there on the field.
Yeah. Okay, I'm back in here then. Tried to go find Ben, but that didn't work out.
Darn. So what's the so you're talking like you're feeling pretty good going into the second half?
I feel a lot more confident going into the second half with a 2-goal lead rather than just a 1-goal lead, is what I was trying to say earlier.
Yeah, Portland was really putting on the pressure there for a little while, and it felt like we kind of scored that Twyford goal kind of against the run of play a little bit. Not that I'm complaining, but definitely I would have been a lot more nervous with a 2-1 lead with the way that Portland had been playing. Yeah,
no, that was definitely a confidence booster goal, thankfully.
Yeah, what's the feeling among Portland fans? Are there nerves? Are fans upset? What's the vibe?
I think the vibe is that they feel like we got the ref in our pocket, which it's kind of the vibe for me too. But Portland seems like the kind of place where if their team is losing miserably, they're still enjoying it. They're still having a good time. That's what it feels like to me, at least. So.
Yeah, we were definitely talking about how Portland might be a destination road trip for a lot of people. What do you think of their stadium? I know it's an old baseball stadium that they converted. What do you think about Providence Park?
Yeah, personally, I love it. These are the kind of stadiums that I love. The ones that have history with them, the ones that have charm and character and actual personality with them. Not saying that City Park doesn't. But it reminds me of the stadium at Salt Lake, and I love that stadium so much. That was a great stadium to be at. So it's kind of the same vibes with the nice arch, whatever you call those.
The arch windows, yeah, I like those.
Yeah, they're nice.
Yeah, it seems like a pretty cool place. I mean, it looks pretty cool.
Yeah, I keep looking around just in case I see someone that I know, because there's a lot of fans here. I would have gone back out and shown the away section. There's a lot of us, but as we found out that the connection is not the best out there. So,
a question from Aaron Lee: can you get a good Tillamook cheese curd at least?
Probably. I have not taken the time to walk around the concourse and see the food options. Unfortunately. We met up with a lot of the punks beforehand at whatever the pizza place was called. And so we had dinner there, or I guess a late lunch there before we came here. So haven't felt the need.
Very nice. And definitely they showed some shots of the punks and the St. Louis fans in the crowd. I saw Meg, the Tifo queen herself there. If you recognize a few faces there. I saw someone had the season ticket flag, the Be the Spirit City flag hanging in one of the corners. That was really cool.
Yeah, I got a picture of them up close with my little point and shoot camera that I have. It zooms really well. So I might upload that and be like, who is this?
So how far away are you from them? Are you in that section, or are you over a ways?
So from those guys with our spirit flag, like right across the line.
Oh, okay, gotcha. I know what you're talking about. Any
Yeah.
update on that? You mentioned there was like a crazy fan in front of you, crazy
Yeah,
St. Louis fan. Like, any update?
Yeah, we were on the attack, and I was like getting ready to like record to see if he would do something because, like I said, when Berkey made that kind of like it was a good save, but it was an average save for Berkey. He turned to all the Portland fans and started flipping them off. I was like, dude, we don't need that. But when we were on the attack, I started looking for him, and he just disappeared. So I don't know. I don't think he got kicked out, but I don't know where he went. I don't know what happened to him.
Oh man, he might be in witness protection right now.
Probably.
I was gonna say, like, you probably have a lot of Timbers fans around you. Like, how have they been to sit with?
Fine. There's a lot of like kids around me, I'd say, so it's a lot more family friendly where we are.
Sure.
So they're very tame, at least again where we are. So, but they're nice. We've met a lot of them so far, and it could not be nicer.
Sure. So, like, you're there obviously, so you can see a lot more of the game than we can, at a given moment. Who's standing out for you tonight in City in the City Road uniform tonight? Who's a standout for you?
I think it's got to be Toyer right now. I think he's kind of our change maker right now, our playmaker, difference maker, whatever you want to call him. I feel so confident. I feel so lucky to have him. I'll go with him.
Yeah, definitely. And we've been talking in the chat about how Marcel Hartle has been a defensive rock tonight. I mean, didn't know he had that in his locker.
Yeah, no, I've been impressed with all of the new guys that have been starting. Even Kessler, I know he hasn't been like super prominent, except for that like mishap that happened. but I mean, I'm not disappointed with his effort, so I'm liking all of them.
Yeah, we were talking about Thor, and he's up before he had that last shot. Like, he'd been kind of, I don't know, non-existent, at least from our point of view. How's Thor look to you?
I have a bit of a biased answer. Thor is one of my favorite guys. But I've seen a couple of the mistakes that he's made today, and they're just not mistakes that you want to see. But I personally still don't think he deserves all of the trash that he's getting thrown at him. So, but that's just me.
That's fair. I've been very. I mean, I didn't think he played a good game against Club of America, but like up until then, I thought that he was really starting to take off and had a good shot there at the end.
Yeah, I think he's definitely like improving gradually, I would say.
Definitely. Well, I think the second half's about to start, so I'll let you get back to it, bud.
All right. See ya. Go City.
Thanks for joining us. All right. Where else can you watch along with a fan that is actually at the game? Kane goes to games on Twitter. Check him out. What an absolute legend. Taking his halftime to come on and talk to over a dozen people on the internet. That's love. That is absolute love. All right, second half about to get underway here. And yeah, like we may need to have Kane be like our away game interviewee since he's at all of them. That's a good point. Yeah, that was so cool to hear from Kane. That was awesome, man. Absolute legend. What a guy. Whatever his name is, we like him here. Yeah, this is what we like to watch for live at the stadium. That is so cool. Thank you so much, Kane. Thank you. Kickoff. All right, now. So we are underway in the second half. I can go ahead and update that banner. 3-1. And I was too busy talking to Kane to download that 8-bit Cowboys from Hell. So, and you know what? I'm not going to change the music at this point because I don't want us to, don't want to jinx us. We're in the 3-1 lead. Oh, of course, Ben showed up immediately after that. You know what? Kane, get Ben for the post game. Let's talk post game. Let's get Ben on for the post game. I'll send him a link as well. In fact, I'll do that right now, actually. Oh, Evander chance shot. Nice save. Portland not giving us a moment to reach out to our friends on Twitter. All right, big save, and then Totland clears the corner kick. No problems at all. We are fine. We are fine. Ryan has a question for you, Kane. How would you compare MLS atmosphere there to the Premier League places that you've been? Because you have been to the Prem quite a bit, Kane. Yeah, holy God, Berkey, let's go, boys. Chiefs Keenan wanted to know if you've been to any MLS stadiums, how was the atmosphere in those stadiums compared to CM Park? Okay, there we go. So that's he's wanting a comparison to Children's Mercy from other MLS stadiums. So first things first, Prem, how does Providence Park compared to, or how does MLS places you've been to compared to the Prem? And then how does MLS stadiums compared to Children's Mercy? So Blues fan reacts on YouTube. How's it going, Mason? Boys are looking good. We are leading 3-1 in Portland, which Portland's not an easy opponent. We're looking good tonight. We are cooking. We are absolutely cooking. Breakfast King, yes, Justin, let's go, boys. Another member of the supporter section. And a reminder to myself that I have to update the screen because there's 17 of you sickos that are in my supporter section now. There's only 12 listed here because so many of you have piled on my 99-cent supporter section. Thank you so much, guys. Like, really, for real, it really does mean a lot. Ryan's saying Portland's pretty elite as far as MLS atmosphere goes. Kane is saying MLS is definitely fun, but it's much more tame than Premier League. Having been to Anfield, I can definitely agree with you. Now, MLS compares to the Etihad, like at Man City's place. That place was pretty tame, like, quite frankly. But Anfield was rocking when I was there. And yeah, you can. City Park can kind of get close, but Anfield's just a different beast altogether. And of course, Kane also never walks alone, so he knows what I'm talking about. Breakfast King wanted to know how Kessler is doing. I had to listen to the game while driving back from a housewarming party. Well, he made a pretty big stop to save a goal after Berkey mishandled the ball. So I would say he's doing pretty spiffy so far, honestly. Kane, when he popped on at halftime, said that Kessler had been kind of just there, I guess. But Kessler made a pretty big stop there. David noting that he agrees with Kane, but some MLS grounds are libraries. I would not put Children's Mercy in the library category, at least in the times that I've been there. Of course, you have the St. Louis fans that have our own little noise bubble, but I wouldn't call Children's Mercy a library. But like Houston Dynamo, oh my God, that place was dead. When I went for the CONCACAF Champions Cup in February, that place was dead. Like Herman Stadium for St. Louis University rocks harder than the Houston Dynamo at their stadium. Corner headed into the box. Berkey tips it away. All right, Ryan. KC should consider going downtown. The KC Current are downtown, and it's working well for them. Kane also pointing out that everyone's on their phones at MLS in can capacity, taking pictures, vids. But in Premier League, absolutely everyone is paying attention to the match. You rarely see anyone doing anything else. That is true. And ball was cleared away. I vlogged both the Man City and Liverpool matches, but I was definitely more glued to the match than I would be like an MLS match, or just something about the vibe over there. It's kind of hard to explain. Kane noting Portland seems to be into it consistently, even when they're down 3-1 than KC, I'd say. That's fair. Portland's got a good vibe. Their reputation precedes them a little bit. Silly foul from Thor. Totland taking the ball down the field. Crosses into the box, but it's headed away right back to Totland. Return to sender action there. 50-45 coming up at Mark. SKC returns to Missouri. Yes. Houston's definitely library. Chris, you were there with me in Houston. That place was there was just zero vibe. I didn't have my away day review format for that game yet, but I would give the stadium a 6. It's fine. The vibes a 0. The value, honestly, I didn't really review the concessions too much, honestly, so I really can't. I don't have an opinion on that. Game quality sucked. It was like a 2. So yeah, Houston would be like rock bottom of my standings right now, honestly. And also their fans were kind of jerky. Jeff L. There is not bad for a center back. Yeah, Kessler is just there, not bad for a center back. Most only notice them when they screw up, which is true. That's very true about center backs. But Kessler did have that save after Berkey fumbled the ball. And when I say save, I mean it literally should have been a save. Ball into the box from Leuven. Totlin rescues it on the far side. Tries to tap it back to Totlin, who's off. And I'm not even going to celebrate that goal because Totlin was so far offside, he was practically in the state of Washington. All right. David Cotton, Yankee Stadium is awful. Children's Mercy is not a library. I agree. Dick's Sporting Goods Park is a library. That's Colorado Rapids place. And David considers himself a Rapids fan. Uh-oh. He supports a Kroenke-owned team. Although, like, I know there's a lot of Arsenal fans in St. Louis, and like they still support Arsenal even though Kroenke owns them. It's a weird split. Like I that's a whole nother argument for another video. I'm not going to get into that, but I can kind of understand Arsenal fans a little bit in St. Louis more than I understand Chiefs fans in St. Louis. Let's just put it that way. Premier League has been compared to SEC for college football and vibe. Verified, especially Anfield. Especially, I mean, Man City wasn't bad. I mean, there was definitely a buzz around the stadium, and people. I mean, it was still fun. But Anfield, I love me some Anfield. I love me some Anfield. I love that place with all my heart. All my heart. I can't just fully describe the vibe of that place. It's just magic. Absolute magic. Sporting Missouri would be a troll. Portland in the box shot. Berkey is on one tonight. I'm just going to sit here and play that the rest of the way. Come on, Berkey. What more needs to be said? What more needs to be done? The chance. Just listen. Honestly, Berkey is a big reason why this game is still 3-1 and why it's not 3-3. Counterattack for St. Louis. Hartle tries to advance it. Here's Thor. Thor gets there. He tries to pass it through a human person, but it goes out for a corner. All right. Time countdown at 52:30. Right now, my game is at 54:30 at mark. 54:34. Beer about average price. That I remember that actually. Kane says Children's Mercy is at the bottom of his list, but when he went for CFMTL and not City, that's when it's Team KC doesn't care about it. It's dead. Could it be Vibier? Sure. Hartle into the box. Thor off the shin. Didn't miss by much, yeah. Great build-up, though, despite the offside call. New MLS stadium, connected power and light is in the alt reality. Ronaldo went to SKC, that's true. DSG is unfortunately no longer a library. Kane, I got it in. America First with STL Den and Arsenal have a Kroenke problem. Yep, I agree. Same alt reality where Taylor and Travis bought out SKC from Rob and paid for the new stadium themselves, if only. Yeah, Berkey has had a heck of a game. Holy yikes. Corners have been good for us today, I agree. Let's go ahead and get another. Not you, Portland. Okay, good. Not you, Portland. Kane, or maybe I should mention that is also when they were on their 10-game winless streak. That's fair. Like when I went to KC for this, I've been to KC for 3 St. Louis matches. we're definitely like we bring the vibe and we bring the heat, but I didn't think KC fans were like quiet. Could they have been louder? Sure, but like they weren't bad. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Bravo into the box. Headed, and Berkey is human after all. He can't save them all. Tic-tac-toe headers in the box. You felt it coming. It's a zombie watch-along, folks. That means we're crazy. We're going loco. It's 3-2 now. Poop defending, I agree. Kessler is doing a whole lot of ball watching there. That was not good on Kessler. Kane is saying, but Thor. Yeah, Thor could have been a little more assertive, but I'm looking at Kessler, kind of, and Kessler did not mark number 9 at all. Yeah, Kessler doing a lot of ball watching there. That was not good. Here we go. Reed the other way, over to Hartl, over to Toykert on the outside of the box, over to Thor! Oh my God! What a shot from Thor! Down Thor at your own peril. I'm not even gonna wait the flag for that one. I'm just aghast. Thor, all the space in the world. Oh my God, you can't place that better. That is perfect. I'm just looking at this with just inside the post. What a shot from Thor, and my 3-2 prediction is now kaput, but for good reasons. 4-2 now. I can't keep up with updating the banner. So when Kane said, but Thor, that was why. He's 47 seconds ahead of us. He is at the game right now. He warned us. Oh my goodness. Yeah, the boys will not stop fighting. No more parking the bus. How? Viva Thornaldo. I love that. Thornaldo. Absolutely. Or better than Thessie. Like Thornaldo sounds better than Thessie. I think we can agree on that. Yeah, how does that CB pick up the guy? You know what? We're beyond that now. Oh my God. Well then, Thor. Buckethead. Thor's always been his favorite. I mean, there we go. LMAO Thornaldo. Let's go. Let's go, Thor. Come on. Viva Thornaldo. Kane, our colorful friend, is actually back, but not doing anything even after the goal. But Thor is actually Goal Thor in French. The more you know. See, we're learning foreign languages with Kane in Portland right now. Wow, just wow. Yeah, David, we got to rescind the Battlehawks tryout. Was it you, Jake Henry? I think that said that last week. Thor Battlehawk. Yeah, I think that's canceled. We can keep him now. That was beautiful, and that is why we not only keep him on the roster, but we start him. We start him. Vintage City. Steve, I've not been to Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Cure you of that Arsenal problem. I would love to go to White Hart Lane someday. Daniel Steve of Fox 2, one of my good friends, he's a big Tottenham fan. And as a Liverpool fan, that's fine. I have no beef with Tottenham. They let us win a Champions League, so I can't really get on them much. Tottenham's fine. I've done them. And you know what? Tottenham helped forge Mauricio Pochettino, our new U.S. men's national team coach. Pochettino did great things at Tottenham. I mean, didn't win any hardware, but he did great things there. And I'm really excited to see the Pochettino era with the U.S. men's national team. I'm really excited. I'm actually excited for the U.S. men's national team for the first time in a long time. And it shouldn't be like this. It should not be like this. Yeah, Kane saying White Hart Lane is lovely. Yeah, that I'm gonna have to check that place out. I don't think I'm gonna go back to England at the end of the year. I was thinking about it, but for various reasons, I just don't think I'm gonna swing it this year. Maybe in the spring, but I don't know. I think part of my problem is I'm looking at traveling like between the week of Christmas and New Year's, and I'm finding airplane prices are kind of high. Whereas like if I try any other time of year going into London, it's not as expensive. So I think that plan is kaput. City Red liking the substitution of Indy Vassilev for Cedric Toykert. 61.45 coming up at Mark. Of course, Kane was in the hospitality of White Hart Lane, so of course it was lovely. When I was at Liverpool at Anfield, I was in hospitality as well, but honestly, I would have sat anywhere in that place. Once I got out into the crowd and into that, into my seat, and it didn't matter where I was. Long cross, long switch to the far side for Portland. Nice ball into the box, but it's cleared away. Pass to no one. One more European hardware than Spurs or Arsenal. David and Ryan having a go at it. Spring is a great time. Some clubs close out their jersey lines. Might get when I went in April, there was I got a ball in the box, set it away. Still alive. Shot blocked. I got something to say about those jerseys in the springtime. Which is why it's part of the reason I might go back is because of that. Also, all the I can hop over to Germany and go see a Bundesliga game if I wanted to, because Frankfurt, I can fly direct Frankfurt to St. Louis. But hold that thought. Portland is making me a little nervous right now. 4-2 right now. MLS After Dark, not disappointing. Yeah, Kane saying his first game at Anfield was as nosebleed as you can get, but first game at Anfield, yeah, I'm not going to be picky. That's why I bought hospitality, because I could have tried finding a ticket, but I wanted to be sure I was in because it's Anfield. That's the whole reason I went. All right, shot. Berkey with the save, rebound, and it's 4-3. This game just will not relent. Wild. Unfortunate. Ah, man, if Berkey had actually held on to that. Yeah, Thor scoring feels good. Shot. Yeah, Berkey, you should have had that. You should have had that. Ryan respects West Ham. Chris saw a Premier League game at Hillsborough. Yes, it was a long time ago. Hillsborough, touchy subject with Liverpool fans. Yeah. Come on, you Irons. Love it. That's right. David Cotton is a West Ham fan. Yeah, Berkey. Yeah, Mason, come on. Yeah, he's got to have that. Mason, that was like a Jake Allen rebound that was tapped in. How many of those did we see as Blues fans, Mason? Those Jake Allen juicy rebounds. Ryan Fraley, I'm on the list for Indy tickets next year. Nice. Yeah, we're going to need 5 to win this, I think, Brad. I think you're right. This might be a new watch. No, we're tied for the watch. I think there was a 4-3 earlier, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, this game is absolutely crazy. Oh, Blues fan reacts going deep. That was a Chad Johnson moment. Remember Chad Johnson for the St. Louis Blues? You probably don't, but he sucks so bad. We actually yeeted him off the roster and then called up this guy named Jordan Binnington. Perhaps you heard of him. Kane saying no Jake Allen bashing. You're right. I have a photo of him actually. It's behind my bookshelf right now, but I went to an equipment sale and they had these really nice framed photos of Jake Allen for $5, and I was like, yeah, I'll grab one. What the hell? I also have a Jake Allen Snuggie. I can show it. I don't think you can get it on camera very well, but I have a Jake Allen Snuggie. I also got it in an equipment sale. Ryan could have gone to Gateway for IndyCar, but had a bunch of errands that day. Yeah, Kane saying please no Berkey bashing. That's, I mean, fair. He's been great this game. He's honestly why it's only 4-3 right now. And I say only 4-3 because this game feels like it's going to be like the first to 7. 500's been on his bucket list for a while. Jake's a good dude. All right, I want to go back to what David Cotton said earlier. Spring is a great time. Some clubs close out their jersey lines. When I was Doncaster, I didn't buy a jersey in Doncaster, but like everything was like marked way the hell down in their pro shop. If you follow Chal Chats on YouTube, he's the St. Louis City SC fan from Doncaster. Me and him did like a review of the team store. You can find it on his YouTube, but everything was marked way down. I didn't really scout the Man City. The Man City store was just chaos when I was there, so I didn't really get to look around there. I didn't really go looking for jerseys at Bolton, but I don't think they had anything marked down there. But Liverpool, when I went to their team store, the white and green alternates that they had last year, they had like the pro knit jerseys, like the actual, like true to honest to God, like authentics that you can only get in England, marked way down to like $70. I think it was American, about $70 American. I grabbed one, like, because you don't get those. These are like the really super duper top of the line quality jerseys that you can only get over there. They don't even sell those online. So yeah, I grabbed one of those for sure. So he's right. If you go to England, go in the spring. It's the business end of the season, and then you can also get yourself a nice deal on the jersey as well. Well, sometimes if you're really patient, like I just bought like last year's Reading away jersey from the Reading team store online, and I think it was £9 because it was last year's, and I bought it like a couple weeks ago. So sometimes if you're really patient, you can get a really good deal. Jose Kojima coming in. Love me some Jose. I saw him there on the sideline. Kojima's the next guy on the back of my jersey. Whenever there's another St. Louis jersey that I can get a name on it, it's Kojima. I love me. He's my current favorite player. Kessler hurt. Not liking that. Not liking that at all. Hope he's okay. Good play by Hebert there. I agree. Totland, not a good foul. Not a good foul. Ryan, those exist? Yeah. Steve, yes. Thomas Puck bonded me to Spurs and now has me interested in paying more attention to USMNT. Yeah. Yep. Kojima came on for Thorson. Clap off. You know what? Clap off Thorson. Get the claps for Thor in the chat. He scored. He had a good goal. Does he do things that make us irritated sometimes? Yes, but credit where credit's due. That goal was a wonder goal. Oh, Giannis Horn is on as well. Yes, he is. You see him there on the far side. He came in for Jay Reed. All right. Giannis Horn, let's go. All right. Good recovery by Durkin. Good recovery by Durkin, the janitor, cleaning things up. Liverpool might sell the same kind as Madrid when they go to Adidas. Yep. Horn on. Kane getting the claps in for Thor. Brad also the claps for Thor. Breakfast King. Hong Kong. Yep. Clapping off Thor. Very nice. That was a very awesome shot. Love the respect for Thor. I got on his case last week. I thought he was terrible. Well, not last week, but the Club America game. I thought he was terrible. But to be fair, that was a really good goal. Credit where it's due. All right, corner kick for Portland. Evander in the game in the 70th minute. He was questionable going into this one, but he must be okay. Yep, Viva Thornaldo. Corner kick, nothing doing. I didn't hear any sort of cue from Kane, so I knew that was going to be okay. Service into the box. Portland recovers. Evander nearly fakes Hartle out of his shoes. Love the aggression from Betcher there in the box. I mean, also risky as hell, but good aggression by Betcher there to challenge. Come on, Kojima. Our Japanese honey badger. Look at him. Look at him. He just all over it. Kojima's like there must be a magnet inside the ball, and Kojima is like the other side of the magnet. Magnets, how do they work? Yeah, Thor was terrible that game. Yeah, we're definitely playing with fire. And then, yeah, Kane is warning us. If Portland had tied it, I would have had to have let us experience it fully. So we are not going to get advanced for, and that might be the best, honestly. I might prefer the best. 7105 at Mark. 7105. Phil Neville making a couple changes. Anthony's coming in. Mascara comes off. All right. We are approaching Baby Yoda territory as this one bounces through and is cleared away. No, Kane, what are you talking about? No. Yeah. Wow, Rodriguez gets a yellow for diving. Yep. This was a good, oh my goodness. It's fine. It's fine. As Rodriguez comes up with some of those rubber pellets on his forehead. A dive yellow. Yeah, you don't see that very often, do you? I feel like refs are very afraid to call that. Yep, down he goes. By the way, there is 21 people watching this right now. It's just so crazy to me that so many of you have chosen to spend your time with a chubby but effective YouTuber on MLS After Dark. But I really appreciate every one of you all, for real. You guys are great. Best supporting actor, City fan behind me. I love it. Absolutely love it. More, yeah. MLS used to call that a lot more. Although if they called that a lot more when Nico was in St. Louis, how many how many yellows would he get in a short period of time? I know, more Nico slander. I'm sorry. Nico Gioacchini, I love you. You know you're on Cincinnati and we hate Cincinnati, but yeah, that's funny. Nico and Stroud, that's fair. Stroud also was a diver a little bit, but I don't know. Like Nico was always like Meryl Streeping it. I felt like there was a difference. It feels like, I don't know. Maybe I'm weird. The German judge has scored the dive an 8.5, 8.0, 8.5, and a 9.0. The 9.0 judge, very corrupt. That is the judge from Russia. Oh, Totland there. Doesn't quite get a foot on it, but he's on his man. Kojima steps in, takes it away. Kojima is not going to allow any funny business. JT, only 21 YouTube streams going with like 20 person per stream, probably. That you know what? I mean, Kane is like literally like in the Portland Stadium right now. So like, how many thousands of people are there? So like, add those to the stream as well. And then Mason and Sean were from River City Ramble. They're at Second Shift Brewing. There's probably a bunch of people there as well. So yeah, the numbers don't lie, as Scott Steiner would say. And they spell disaster for other YouTube streamers. Uh-oh, Kane thinks Berkey's throwing the game. Not a goal, just a bad kick. Yeah, I saw that. That was a bad kick. Bad kick. Baby Yoda has entered chat because this is going to be a nervy 15 minutes plus stoppage here. 75-20 coming up at Mark. Everyone say hi to Baby Yoda. I'm one with the Force. The Force is with me. I'm one with the Force. The Force is with me. And so is our defense. Nice job. Here comes Bat Vasilev here in his Batman mask. Nice ball to Betcher, but he is like way offsides. Like he is practically in Canada. And Hartle yeets it over the crossbar. That is a nice looking mask that Vasilev has, by the way. Yeah, Breakfast King. This is the way. This is the way. Ryan has a Wally Bear from Wally's on his desk right now. Nice. I almost got like I wanted to get something from the Buc-ee's in Springfield when I was there for the Tulsa game. I stopped by there on the way, and I'm going to get like one of those beavers, but there's no plushie that can ever replace Baby Yoda. None. Baby Yoda is everything. Yeah, I love me some Jose Kane. Love me some Jose. He's my next jersey. Jose. I see why you like yourself some Jose. Good ball control by Jose. And down goes Durkin. That's right, Durkin. Take a breather. Get up slow. Catch your breath. Are you hurt? You better check and make sure. Oh, yeah. Check your shoulder. Okay, you're good. You're good. Kane says if he wasn't older than Jose, I'd say I want to be him when I grow up. If I had children, I would be like, for one, I probably wouldn't be doing a watch along. I would probably have my child on my lap right now, and I'd be pointing at the screen right now and saying, you see number 85 out there? Watch him. Be like him. And then and when I say be like him, I want you to write a 10-page report on futsal theory after this game. Double space is fine. All right, Buckethead. This year, I got Durkin and Totland on my jerseys, and Melissa got Indy and Kojima on hers. Nice. Totland's on the back of this one. Totland's on the back of this. The names I got on my jerseys last year, Tim Parker on my red authentic, and then on the away gray kit, I got Jabulo Blom. One's gone. The other one is MIA right now. And Totland is fading. So maybe I don't get a Kojima on my jersey because if I get a player on the back of my jersey, that player suddenly something bad happens. He either gets traded, he disappears from the team, or he fades. You will know me by the trail of dead players on the back of my jerseys. Bruh. Can I put Baby Yoda on my shoulder? Or maybe I just like right here. Nah, it's too big. Too big. Just want a convenient spot for Yoda. There we go. You can be right here. There we go. There you go. That's a good spot. Kane, you are one with the Force. The Force is with you. You are one with the Force. The Force is with you. Take Baby Yoda's energy right now. You are one with the Force. The Force is with you. Baby Yoda loves you. We'll get through this, and we will win. Watson JGR coming in. Interesting. More defensive look. Daniel's starting to get concerned. You are one with the Force. The Force is with you. You are one with the Force. The Force is with you. JT, time to get some SKC kits to fade out their players. Ooh. I want to get a Wizards kit. I know that's controversial. But you know, the Wizards, St. Louis didn't have a team when the Wizards were around, and I think those kits are pretty fire. But in that theory, for that reason as well, I may get a Wizards kit as well just to start fading them. Bucket, I don't like when we park the bus. I don't either. Kane, the Force better be with our D on this corner. Kane said he's not going to clue us in if something bad happens. Here is Evander in the box. Ineffectual corner, to say the least. But it went off a St. Louis player, so we're just going to do it again here. Evander back on the corners. By the way, I get to use you may notice, that's my bougie mug right there, right over there. Took a swipe at it. and out. 80-50 at mark. That's my bougie mug over here. I'm gonna get to use that again tomorrow. City 2 hosts North Texas at City Park at 6 p.m. Berkey's down. I don't like this. Please just be a cramp. Yep. Trainer's coming in for Berkey. Well, blank. Yep. Portland fans are booing, probably because they think this is crud, but I hope, please be just a cramp. Please be just a cramp. I don't know if Berkey went to the Strasbourg School of Method Acting like Nico Gioacchini did, so that might actually be a legit cramp. Yeah, this is not the way. This is not the way. Yoda, we need more positivity, please. More positivity, Yoda. Can you please give me your positivity? The Force. I am one with the Force. The Force is with me. I am one with the Force. The Force is with me. Okay, I'm better now. No, I'm not. I'm not talking to stuffed animals on a live watch along. What are you talking about? Yeah, JT saying maybe he just needed a breather. Oh, that's a harsh banner. No pity. Wow. And Berkey is on his feet. Berkey trying to... It's like the old TV. Like, if the old TV's not working, you just smack the side of it. That's what he was doing to his leg. Just like, come on! Get going. Let's go. Work. Yeah, what was that about? Those no pity scarves. Kane, can you answer that? Like, maybe ask a Portland fan, what's no pity about? Corner in the box, headed on nets! 4-4. That is a MLS After Dark Soccer Zombie watch along record for goals in a game. Baby Yoda did not help. Baby Yoda goes back in the corner. I'm so done. Pathetic, honestly. Kane's crying. Although the announcer's saying the ref is checking something. Betcher is down, and he is not looking good. I want to know what's the issue. Why are we going to VAR? First, yeah, this would be the first look at VAR for anything. But what are they looking at? Is it offside? Tony is saying all possible offsides. Oh my, this would be monumental. Let's see here. Oh, the header. Oh, he's offsides there. Anthony's offsides. I think that's off. That is way off. Way. He's definitely off. There's no way he's not off. You know what? I'm going to take a gamble here. No, I'm not going to. I was going to show you the game, but no, I'm not going to do that. That'll get the stream yeeted off the internet. All right, Betcher's back up with more rubber pellets on his face, so that's encouraging. I mean, shouldn't offsides be pretty clear cut? I mean, don't they have the lines that show whether they're off or not? Betcher's barking. Man, Betcher is torqued. Of course, he should be pretty familiar to Portland fans from his time in Vancouver. I'm sure there's no love lost between Portland fans and Betcher and vice versa. It looks like Betcher's just straight coming off. Probably for maybe one of those subs. Yeah, what kind of camera angle do they have? That's a good question. Subs are coming on. Girdwood's on. No goal? Wait. They did say offsides, but they didn't announce anything. That was so bizarre. Kane, did they make an announcement or anything? I mean, I guess since he didn't go to the screen, he didn't have to announce anything, but okay. You never mind. We have life again. Let me update this. First things first. Save and ticker. Kane, the away supporters hold after the game, make no sense when there's City fans all over the stadium. No announcement. Only announcement was for subs. Yeah, our players keep dropping. That is not good. But yeah, it was so weird. They didn't announce it. Confusing cluster. Betcher was pulled off. I think he was being subbed off anyway. But yeah, 19 from Portland should get a card. Baby Yoda, you are in the back. Justice for Baby Yoda. Yoda can stay. I'll take it. I will take it as well. But the referee did signal. They just didn't show it on TV. It was so weird. Should have been a yellow. I hate that there's still turf fields. I agree. I'm surprised Berkey's playing because every time they've gone to Vancouver, Berkey hasn't played. Although it may have just been winky dink. But yeah. I hate that there's still turf fields. 87-30 coming up at Mark. Ball into the box, set it away. Cleared. Yeah, Vancouver's turf is pretty crud, honestly. JT says that it could have been sent off. Another dangerous set piece for Portland. I don't like this. I agree, Brad. Now it's time we get number 5, but sounds like we got a set piece coming up for Portland. That's dangerous. I think it's coming up here. Yeeted far. Anthony. Man, Kane is way up. Oh, that's why. Horn called for a very weak foul. And Horn gets a yellow for that? That is a weak yellow. Oh, drama in Portland. A Sounders fan has joined the proceedings in Portland. Wow. Yeah, that's a weak yellow. Let me know how the hell the Sounders fan is received in Portland. Good luck for that guy. All right, set piece coming up here for Portland. 88-55 at Mark. Baby Yoda is present with me. Can we hold this one off? Ball in the box, headed away. Oh, that looked like the goal that was just called off on us. So we've been vulnerable on those headers. But we're alive. Coming up on stoppage time. I'm really curious. How much stoppage time do you think they'll give us? Drop your predictions in the chat. I'm really curious. I'm guessing 6. Because there was a fair bit of stoppage time. Oh God. Kane, I hope that is not right. I hope that is incorrect. Breakfast says 5. Brad says 8. Daniel says it'll be a lot. Tony 7. Jeff 7. Bucket 7. JT 7. 7 seems to be popular. I hope Kane is wrong. Kane says he's not. Cards win streak ended. Who cares? Cardinals are cooked. 90th minute. It is 12 minutes. Oh my dear God! I mean, I know there was a fair bit of downtime, but 12 minutes worth? That's an eternity. All right, Baby Yoda, I need you. I need you more than ever now. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm sorry, but it's true. The cards are cooked. Yeah, it's almost like a full half. A Breakfast King Kane. I don't think Breakfast King is happy with you, Kane. Yeah, like might as well play extra time. JT, let's score 6 to get 25-cent drinks from On the Run. No, I mean, you know what? No, let's Mason, you're in the chat. Let's score 5 to get was it 35-cent tacos at Taco Bell from the Blues in the 2000s? Remember that? We won tacos. We won tacos. So let's get 5. Yes, tacos. Tacos. Weren't they 35 cents or were they 25 cents? I can't remember. I know all my friends that worked at Taco Bell during that time period absolutely hated their job. No, it was 5. It was 5 goals back then. It was 5. I remember they had the signs that flipped over up in the upper deck. Yeah, 6 is a serious number. Some would say it's super serial. Maybe watch South Park. Well, if you watch South Park, you'll get that reference. Good passing in the box. Vasilev can't quite get a foot on it. Yeah, Tony, it was definitely 5. Oh, Durkin, that red card! Mora, get out of here! Yeet! Full red, down to 10 men. You know what? That gets
Chelsea.
Never been so happy to see a guy get a red card before. Oh, that's a the step. That's what got it. That the step is what got it. Yeah, eat it, Mora. I was gonna say that looked like a soft red, but oh my, that was bad. Yeah, and Gerwin Reich was hella mad on that one. Ryan mentioned Wally's or City Bow locations, one of the cheapest points for conversions at that stadium. Mo Futbol might get called back. That step is what gave him the red. I think that step is what gave him the red. I mean, that's a possible head injury. You can't. It looked like a weak yellow at first for the shove, but no, it was a step. I don't care if that was an accident or not. That's a dangerous kick. Yeah. Yeah, Wally's has really affordable concessions at City Park. I agree. I hope they're open tomorrow for City 2. They don't open Wally's all the time for City 2, but I hope they do because they're really cheap eats. Yeah, Mora's lost his mind. I agree. Durkin is woozy. Yeah, I see it. So yeah, the shove was nothing. Yeah, Mora knew what he was doing. Look at Mora's eyes. Look at Mora's eyes. He knew what he was doing. Absolute scumbag. Get out of here. Although JT's right, this might add more time. Like we might be up to like 15 minutes now. Yeah, Ryan, you should go to City 2 tomorrow. It's number 2 versus number 1 in the Western Conference. North Texas is number 1. City 2 is number 2. Definitely, let's go. Definitely go. I'll be there. Yeah, more as a pro for frick's sake. That was a total 100% S-bag move, Tony. I agree. Kane somehow missed the red card. Knew there was a card, so Kane didn't see it. Yeah, Mora basically after Durkin got knocked down, stepped on, cleated Durkin's head basically, and I think Mora knew what he was doing. Yeah, Mora, you absolute clown. Look at the replay and look at Mora's eyes, and that's why we're reacting the way we are. He knew what he was doing. Absolute punk. Wow, they gave that to Portland? Really? All right, 95-40 coming up at Mark. All right, Bravo. Going down the line. Blocked by Kojima, corner. You know, something I might do, instead of doing these timestamps, I'm going to find maybe like a digital clock that I can just kind of run like back here maybe, just to kind of keep updated on the time, because I know that's kind of a annoyance of the stream is I have to keep giving you timestamps. But I'm 9610 mark. I'm sure they make those clocks like that. I'm sure I can find one on Amazon. Headed away, good deal. Hartle kicked up. Fraley's at 9615. We're basically almost there. I'm at 9625. Ball in the box, headed away. Portland still got it. Cleared away. Baby Yoda, you are so plushy, and I appreciate you right now. I appreciate you so much because this is so nervous. I'm more nervous than I was at the Club America game. Like, the Club America game was just an absolute shootout in the second half. This has been a shootout, but like now we're having to hold on to a tenuous lead. Ball almost into the Timbers army. Let's go. Let's go. On a scale of 1 to 10, what are your level of nerves right now? 1 to 10. I want to know what everyone's level is. All right, Ryan's back at 97.50. We're synced, Ryan. 97.20 is where I'm at. Tony, Jose is playing some third-grade CYA ball out there, all over the field, but awesomely so. Brad's nerves at a 9. Buckethead is at a infinity. Ryan was behind. Kane is at a 20. He's actually there. Tony's at a 5. JT's at a 12. Jeff's at 15. Ryan's at an 8. Justin, the Breakfast King, is he never walks alone, and he's also cool as a cucumber. I don't like that. I don't like that. Kane, I'm gonna forget Kane said that. It's fine. It's fine. Oh, Jose can dispossess it. What a tackle. Come on, Jose. Oh, foul. That's the end of my days. That's a weak foul. Jose not fighting it though. That's really not Jose's style. Another set piece. 98-20 coming up at Mark. Jeez. Everything hurts and I'm dying. Everything hurts and I'm dying. We still got 5 minutes of this. Ignore Kane right now, guys. Ignore Kane. Yeah, stop it, Kane. Stop it. Buckethead is scared. Fraley. We just had a break from this team, Daniel. We need another one. I'm sorry for all the Baby Yoda lovers out there. I think I just committed child abuse. Because Baby Yoda just got yeeted. No one jumps. Yeah, no one jumps. Yeah, no one jumped. No one jumped. Did everyone's legs grow roots in that freaking rubber turf? I'm like legit like depressed now. I can't be mad at that. No one jumped. They were down to 10 men too. Like, what the hell? All right, I like the mentality in the chat. Go get a winner. You're a man up. We better go for the freaking win. Of course, we say that in Portland still attacking because no one told them they're down to 10 men, and apparently neither did St. Louis. Yeah, have some standards. So it's okay to be mad about not jumping. I mean, rarely do you get on a whole team for not showing effort, but that time you do. No. Good block. Block again. Another friggin' corner kick. I don't like this, Kane. Yeah, I don't disagree. I don't disagree with any of that. Another corner. 11 friggin' corners this game. What did I just watch? St. Louis, they're down to 10 fucking men. Come on! No call. Sorry if I just ruined your speakers on that. Oh, I think I know what you're talking about. Yeah, big man. This is... It's like we're allergic to this ball in this half. Yeah, this is a classic St. Louis road game where we go into a shell and just allow ourselves to... It's like we even hand the other team the freaking jar of lube, you know, in the final 20 minutes. It's like, here you go. Thinking of a certain Nirvana song, you know, when I'm talking about handing another team a jar of lube. You probably know the one I'm referring to. Am I the only one? Am I the only one? Yeah. Not that one. Yeah. And there's still more to go. There have been so many times this year where we have a wild road game and you can't be too mad at, you know, losing 3 points. Oh, here's Vasilev. No. And Kojima chops him down like a tree. There have been so many times. If this game holds at 4-4, this is going to be one of those games where it's very disappointing that we got a draw to this one. This one, we had the game by the throat, and we just absolutely invited Portland in for dinner, and they feasted like it was a freaking buffet. Oh, Leuven knocked down. No call. Hurl! 104-25 mark. Yeah, Hackworth, what are you doing? Again, Portland's on the attack. No one told them they're down to 10 men. No one told St. Louis either. There's zero killer instinct out there right now. Zero. I mean, for one, we don't even have a true striker out there. Portland just misses. I think that might be GG's time. Kane is saying it's GG's. Yeah, we cannot park the bus. We blow it every time. I mean, this is a draw. We still get a point, but poop. Okay, I'm not that far. I don't miss Carnell, honestly. Yeah, we're a draw. Whistle. It's over. GG's. There it is. I mean, credit the Timbers for not giving up, because we sure as fuck did. Anyway, 4-4 is your final. Yeah. Deuces. Yeah, we didn't lose. We have a lot we were looking really good defensively until we didn't. Berkey kept us in it. He also had a couple unfortunate bobbles. I saw Lutz out there with him just now. I mean, I'm still happy with how, obviously Hartle, Betcher, Toykert, like they all made their stamp on the game. But yeah, this one hurts. This one hurts. If we needed to do anything this year, we needed 3. I agree. More blown away points. We still don't have a win on the road here. How many points have we given up this year? Blowing 2 half leads. Oh man, I need to talk to someone that's actually in Portland about this. There's Kane with the pouty face.
I'm being saluted right now.
Good round of applause. I see the city flags. You love to see it. I'm just letting this play out, Kane. You're good. That is amazing. Dude, that is so amazing. That is so amazing. Like, even after all that, we still chant STL. Like, that is awesome showing.
Yeah. One of the best fan bases. What can I say?
Definitely. What's the feeling among St. Louis fans? Does this feel like a blown opportunity? It feels like it to me.
Very much so. We've had some people sprinkled in the crowd, like kind of still facing off the Portland Timbers. Sorry, did I just see? Sorry, I thought I saw a Messi jersey. So,
dude, get on camera.
I don't know if you can see, but it's that kid right there.
Oh, let me get you on solo.
I don't know how to turn my camera around, but there is in fact.
Is it the guy in the pink jersey walking down?
It's a kid in a black jersey with a pink, so you can't really see it too well. But it's
I can't see very well.
Does that count?
That count? You know what? I'm going to zoom it in later, and it'll count. It needs VAR for this one, but yeah,
perfect,
definitely, perfect. But what happened to that Sounders fan? You said there was a Sounders fan in with you guys.
Oh yeah, he's he was here a little bit. They tried to make him stay, but I think he snuck away because he technically wasn't one of us. So I think they were like, okay, fine, you can leave.
Hey, enemy of my enemy. I mean, I think he would have been totally fine there personally.
Very much so. We welcomed him with open arms.
Definitely. So, is Ben Pfeiffer around? Do you see him anywhere? Or
so we are in our little 10-minute hold. He was sitting over there, and I told him that.
I think we lost you, Kane. We lost Kane there. I think his connection. Oh, he's back. There you are. You're back.
I don't know if they turned the Wi-Fi off immediately after the game, but I just lost my Wi-Fi, so I think that was why.
Yeah, it literally just you were there 1 second and then it just gone. Yeah.
Yeah. Ben was sitting over there. I told him to meet me at whatever gate he leaves out in.
I think maybe his Wi-Fi kicked back in.
But
I think I can hear you. Your picture's still froze. Oh, now you're gone again. All right, I'm watching him in the green screen. If he comes back, I will pop him on. Dude, that chanting was so awesome. That was so awesome. By the way, JT points out that it's the first time we've scored 4 goals this season. Kane's back, I think. At least his smile is back. I don't hear him though. All right, we'll keep checking. Buckethead, have a good night, everyone. See y'all at City Park again next week. I will not be there. I unfortunately will not be there next week. St. Louis University women are taking on Penn State. They've asked me to be the public address announcer for it, and NCAA, in their great logic, have decided to schedule the game at the same time as St. Louis City because no one can read another schedule. I'm looking at Kane. Kane is still having some connection issues. Buckethead is very excited to see our attack cooking and scoring goals with Horn coming into the defense and possibly others as well. I think there's a lot to look forward to. I agree. All righty, man. Have a good night, Bucket. All right, Kane, I think you're back now.
Hopefully.
So, all right. So the final few minutes, like, it just felt like even when Portland went down to 10 men, they just didn't stop. Like, and it seemed like we never got out of our shell. We parked the bus and we never unparked it.
Yeah, it really felt like once Portland went down to 10, it felt like the opposite. It felt like we went down to 10 and they had the advantage. At least that's what it seemed like with the effort on the field.
Yeah, for sure. And I don't know. It's so like Berkey had an interesting game tonight because like I think he is as much of a reason we're getting a point out of this, but then he's also a reason we're getting a point out of it because he had some sloppy hands this game, didn't he? Yeah.
I mean, it was obviously a little bit surprising, but I mean, yeah, obviously this whole I almost said loss. That's what it feels like to us, but
yeah.
The whole tie was obviously not on him, but I think he could have been a little stronger with kind of everything, really.
And I know you didn't actually see what happened with the red card, but when Mora was given the red, how big mad were Portland fans? There was that kind of I don't know if buzz is the right word, but the opposite of a buzz, kind of. But I think the vibe that I got, I think they could see the replay a lot more because I don't know if you can tell, right behind that pole is where the screen is. So you have to really go all the way over. So I think probably once they all saw the replay, I'm assuming they played a replay, didn't see. I think once they saw the replay, they were probably like, okay, you know what, that's fair. Because it really didn't feel like there was much uproar about, that's a bad call or anything like that. So. And Portland fans would definitely like make their voices heard if they felt like they were aggrieved. So,
yeah, I mean, I don't know what we're cheering for. They definitely were anyway, but
yeah, it was a pretty. I mean, the initial contact wasn't much, but then he definitely got cleats on Durkin's head. So, very unfortunate. But overall positives. I mean, we scored 4 goals. That's the first time we scored 4 goals this season, and. I mean, the new signings continue to cook. I mean, you mentioned after the first half, Toykert was the one that stood out to you the most. Are you sticking with that, or was there anyone else jumped out at you?
I mean, after that Thor goal, I was kind of like, wow. But again, that's my personal bias. Would I call him the man of the match? Maybe not necessarily, but when I saw that goal, I was like, oh, that's a goal that every soccer player dreams of scoring,
Oh, yeah. And I'm so happy for him too, because usually he would eat that ball into like the 4th row. So the fact that he placed it perfectly is just chef's kiss.
Yeah, it was beautiful. The second his foot made contact with the ball, I was like, that's a no doubter.
Definitely. So, do you know when is your next away day adventure with St. Louis City? Have you figured that out yet?
I really tried I tried making LAFC work, but I don't know if that's going to work necessarily. My first confirmed, I think we're getting kicked out now. My next confirmed, I should say, game is the last game of the season in Minnesota.
Perfect. Well, let's try to get you back on for that. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you're getting kicked out, so safe journey back to your hotel. And have a good night, Kane.
Thank you. You guys too.
All right. Take care, bud. How about that? Our live Portland correspondent, Kane Goes to Games. He was literally at a game today in Portland. So, yeah, tough one. I mean, we still get a point. Portland's a good team. They showed it, but definitely a lost opportunity. We'll definitely have more to say on the River City Ramble whenever we do record. I would assume that'd be tomorrow, but we'll get one out for you early in the week for sure. Anyway, if you like this watch along, please make sure to drop a like on it. Subscribe if you're new to this channel and you enjoyed it and we want to see more of these away day watch alongs. I only do St. Louis watch alongs for their road games because I am a season ticket holder, so I try to be as many home games as I can. And then if you are also so inclined, there are now 17 members of this supporter section. This list is outdated. It's 99 cents a month, helps get me out to games. You may have noticed on my YouTube channel, I've been at a lot of USL games lately. I want to do more of that. This helps out as well. And don't forget, by the way, if you are looking for that great gift in your family's life, might I suggest a certain new product that is available from Olive and York, that being, I need to get this properly, that being a Soccer Zombie jersey from Olive and York for just $49. You can get this beautiful Olive and York jersey with the branding of a chubby but effective YouTuber on it for you in this wild design with familiar Purina-like checkerboard design. Available at oliveandyork.com. Check that out if you are so inclined. You can even get Messi on the back if you want, and you can have him wear the number 10. Wouldn't that be cool? Because everyone loves Lionel Messi. Everyone loves Lionel Messi. They love a Messi jersey, just based on. Kane just saw one. So yeah, there you go. It's available on oliveandyork.com. Might have some more stuff coming for you in the future in conjunction with River City Ramble. We are talking about doing some things. Oh, JT is a member of the 99 cent supporter section, member number 18. I used to joke that if enough of you guys subscribe to my supporter section, I might be able to buy a cup of Starbucks coffee. I can now buy a dangerous, potentially heart-stopping amount of coffee now because there's 18 of you in the supporter section. Thank you so much, buddy. I really do appreciate that. And Kane, thank you for joining us from Portland, getting this channel some exposure. Bus on turf does not work. I mean, the bus can't get stuck in the mud when it's on turf. It gets stuck on those rubber pellets. I agree, Brad. $49, not a bad deal at all. And these Olive and York jerseys are very, very high quality. I mean, I have the River City Ramble one. I have a couple others that they have. They make really good stuff. I would suggest buying a size up if you want a more comfortable fit. I would say they're about a half size snug. So I would say if you want a little looser fit, order a size up from what you usually are. But if you buy the size you normally get, you'll probably be okay, but just a fair bit of warning. So, and of course, I appreciate anyone that, if you have bought these jerseys already, I just put them out yesterday. So, Kane has seen Messi jersey number 2, the Argentina one. Nice. What's the character limit on the back of the jersey? You know what? That is actually a good question. I'm going to try that out right now, actually. Here, I'm going to zoom in. Okay, so and let's see if I can even add this to the cart. It's in the cart. It's there. Look at this. I don't know how many characters there are here, but it's in the cart. I'm sure if they got this order, they would think the guy making it was just on an absolute acid trip. Okay, that's a challenge. Test their character limit. Oh my. Here, I'm gonna show you just what I mean here. I don't think my screen was showing actually. Go back to it. Yeah, I typed all of this Yeah, and they accepted. So yeah, try it out for yourself. try filling that character limit up. David Cotton's will be number 13. So will Brad's. Very nice. David Cotton, once I start the new job. Very nice. 5.72 XG for Portland. Like, I mean, they had 32 shots total. Absolutely wild. Yeah, that is like just try putting in like the entire St. Louis City SC roster on the back, and let's see if they actually do it. I'm sure you're gonna get an email like, no, bro, you can't do that. This is like that is 76 characters. Like, we can't do that. I mean, we would have problems with Girdwood Reich. You know, I mean, you want the whole back line on there? Really? Yeah. Try that. All right, that's enough for me. It is past midnight. It's past my bedtime. It's probably past your bedtime as well. 4-4, disappointing tie. Hang on. Baby Yoda is okay. He's fine. He went flying after that fourth Portland goal, but he's fine. Oh, I got someone asking how many numbers. You want? Let me try that real quick. I'm gonna go back. Well, you put the numbers in the same line, so actually, yeah, you put the numbers in the same line, so it would be the same thing. By the way, the Republic are up 1-0. Very nice. Ben is here. Is he like actual there? Like, can you pop on real quick? Like, can you pop on with him real quick? I'm willing to hang around for like a minute or two. But I do have a injury report update on Baby Yoda. His feelings are a little bit hurt, but he is okay. The force is still with him, and I think we have made contact in Portland.
There we go. Oh wait,
Ben Pfeiffer in the house. What's going on, Ben?
Oh wait, you can't hear him. Hold on.
Ben can't hear. All right, Kane is he's transferring a earwaxy earbud over.
It's out. You are loud.
It's on speaker.
In the Republic of Portland right now.
We can hear you now.
Hi, Portland. Hi, everyone. Greetings from the Lou.
Providence Park in an ambulance. What more could you want?
Did someone get injured after the game, or what's going on?
There was a gurney going inside, so I don't know.
Oh man. Well, I think it may have been St. Louis's collective hearts after that fourth Portland goal. Ben, how you feeling? I mean, how'd you feel about the game?
I mean, it's always tough coming, giving up 2 points after you're up 2 goals. Like, that's never gonna feel good. I felt like we parked the bus after they went down a man, and we should have just kept taking it at them.
Yep.
I don't know that I can get too upset about that Evander goal. Like, that was just beautiful.
Yeah.
But it fucking hurt. But
it really feels like a lost opportunity. And how many times, Ben, have we just completely lost any killer instinct in the final half hour and just invited the attack? Like I made the analogy. It's like we literally hand our opponents a jar of lube after we go up.
Absolutely. Yeah. I felt so confident after we scored right after they scored earlier in the game. I was like, this is something new. Good game. Thank you. We were so close. I was like, oh, this is something new. We actually are going on the offense after they score. And then as soon as they went down, it's like we just reverted back to normal.
Yeah. Definitely. So was this your first time at Providence Park in Portland?
Yeah, my first away game ever. First game at Portland.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
What'd you think of it?
It was awesome. I was sitting among a lot of the Portland fans, so it was definitely a different vibe, but I can tell why they're called Soccer City. They were very passionate. But the guy to my left was really cool. The guy behind me was an asshole, but you get both at every sport. But I just had a great time. It was cool to see City score some goals.
Yeah, absolutely. And then 4 goals is the most we've scored in a single game all year, so that's promising. Yeah. And the new guys cooked tonight. I mean, Betcher, Toykert, Hartle had a good game on both sides of the field.
Absolutely, it was cool to see Horn make his debut.
And Kessler looked okay. I mean, he had that one big save at the end of the first half, but I thought he was He did a lot of ball watching on one of the goals.
Yes.
Yeah, was not particularly impressed. But what do you think of the stadium itself? Like, pretty. I mean, like, I know it's an old baseball stadium, but like, what do you think of the stadium?
I liked it. I thought it had some character to it.
Yeah.
It was cool to sit where I was sitting, like right in here. When you look up, you can see the old like redwood timbers up there. It's got a very like frontiers vibe. It felt weird that the right-hand side of the stadium from where I was at didn't really have very much seating. So it almost was like a horseshoe to some extent. But yeah, it was a really cool stadium.
Oh, good deal. So, we, obviously for our fans, that are thinking of making a trip to Portland, would you come back?
Oh, in a heartbeat, absolutely,
easily,
yeah.
Definitely. Well, are we going to see you? Big question, Ben. Are we going to see you at City Park on September 1st?
Oh, I wish. I don't know that I'm going to be able to make it, but I will be watching for sure.
Well, you won't be the only one. I'm going to be at St. Louis University. The women are playing a big game there, and I'm going to be their stadium announcer for that. But NCAA and their Infinite Logic scheduled it at the same time as the City game. So
yeah,
I don't know how many other fans will be there, but them's the breaks. So, Alrighty, guys. Well, it's late for you guys as well. Thank you so much for joining the watch along, and Vamos City.
Vamos City.
All right. Have a good night, guys.
You too.
That was so cool. Kane and Ben in Portland, man. That was so cool and nice of them to jump along the watch along. We're definitely gonna have to do some more away day correspondence on this channel for sure. And of course, they jumped in because the River City Ramble were in 2nd Street Brewing tonight, so they were unavailable. So they made good replacements. All right, it's late enough. I've kept you guys long enough. Have a good night, everyone. Buy a jersey if you want. Join the supporter section if you want. Watch my other YouTube videos if you want. It's a free country. Do what you want. You're tired. Have a good night, Zombie Horde, and we will do this again. I think the next road game will be after I think September 7th is the next road game, if I'm not mistaken. I forget who we play, but we'll definitely be back for this. I really love these watch-alongs and hanging out with you guys. So peace out. And remember, you are one with the Force. The Force is with you. You are one with the Force. The Force is with you. You are one with the Force. The Force is with you.